It's Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Good morning. 10 minutes after 6 o'clock. Rise and shine here on this Thursday. It's the 17th day of April and a little chilly, 42 our temperature out there this morning, but mostly clear skies. Going to be a gorgeous day in the sun is south. Going to warm up a little bit this afternoon as well, so that's good. Pollen still doing its thing out there. And yeah, most folks are sneezing, sniffling, and all that other good stuff, including myself. So we'll see how the day goes. It's going to be fine. We got a good Thursday planned for you, all laid out and ready to roll.
In the corner of my mind stands a jukebox. It's playing.
Jackson. And a little plywood boat sitting out there, rolling down the Catawba River. It's it. Or Lake Lookout. I don't think you'd find a cardboard boat or a plywood boat on Lake Norman. However,
That's possible.
some years back, they had a cardboard boat derby, if you'll remember, and the Chillbillies.
Cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. It looked like a John boat. It just was, flat in the front. It didn't have a point to it. So anyway, I think I can't remember if it was hash or ham that we made it before it sank. Matter of fact, it didn't sink because we kept it out here in the
We kept
barn
it for a long time.
until it finally disintegrated. But those were the days. That thing was heavy because they used duct tape.
I was gonna say you could use tape and stuff like that. You just
Whatever
couldn't
to-
use like solid wood, I think.
Right. So it was cardboard. We got Suarez got us a huge piece of cardboard. Well, a couple of pieces, and they taped that thing together. And
Hey, it worked.
anyway, it worked. It did. So it seemed like I read they may be doing another cardboard thing at the lake. This is Lake Norman, the highfalutin lake. It's not the Redneck Riviera, which is Lake Lookout.
Depends on
So,
what part of the lake you go to.
well, this is true. There are some parts of Norman that are, good old days. All right. So anyway, 20 minutes after 6 o'clock here, it is Thursday, Maundy Thursday, if you want to go that way. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and then Saturday, and then Easter Sunday. So lots of things going on. Now, Billy Hobbs brought over this thing that they're going to do Saturday. Well, okay, Saturday is the 19th.
Yes.
Okay.
Saturday's 19th.
So it was a little bit different here. So it's on Saturday the 19th. Or is it on Friday the 18th? I better get that before I start talking. Anyway, they're going to do a prayer and a cross walk. They're going to start at the Visions Outreach building, which is right next to Randy's Barbecue. They're on East Front.
Okay.
And they're going to go up East Front to, I can't remember where they are, and then they're going to turn and go some direction and other. Anyway, they'll be downtown.
Going back towards the sinkhole or away from the sinkhole?
They're going toward the sinkhole,
Okay.
but they're walking on the sidewalk, so
Well, yeah. but
they
I
can
was
get
trying to figure
through.
out.
Yeah, and I think they're going to wind up at Mitchell. I believe that's what their plan was.
Okay.
Anyway, so you can join him. Call Billy Hobbs at 704-437-1062, and he'll give you all the info. And then I saw where Bob and Lisa
Barber.
are doing something at the square. So they didn't send that to me. I just saw it on the Facebooks. So I'll have to look back and see what that was. Anyway, that's coming up this weekend. It's Holy Week. And we had the Rev here yesterday. He's lost a little bit of weight.
Until he started coughing.
And then he started coughing. He tried to do yabba dabba do for the impossible question, and it was too much.
Yeah.
Too much
He
strain.
turned about as blue as his shirt.
He did. But I'm not sure. Thank heaven you were here. And I'm not sure, usually on Easter Sunday, he does some fairly sizable extravaganza thing.
Right.
So I don't know what he's going to do this year. If, he may just,
He said he was supposed to be preaching.
well, he said he was going to
So-
preach, but I just don't know if he is going to, that one, what was the Sunday? He was dragged away by the devil. He was being pulled by, and he bashed his head on the back of the stage. Doing this, and I don't know if that was it or not. But anyway, he's done. So anyway, he'll be there. So you be there too. No, you don't have to go to Beulah for Easter. You can go anywhere you want to for Easter services. Maybe the one time of the year you go, except for Christmas. Heathen. All right, it's 22 after 6.
Greetings, music lovers. Ray Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merlefest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup. To volunteer, volunteer, or purchase tickets.
Spring is in full bloom at Johnson Greenhouses, and we're ready to make your season blossom. Easter lilies arrive on April 16th. Grab yours quick, because when they're gone, they're gone. Prom season is here, so don't drop the ball. Make sure you order your flowers by Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the week before your big night. And let's not forget Administrative Professional Days on April 23rd. Show your office MVP some love with a bouquet that says, "You're the best." Stop by and let us make your spring unforgettable. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road, Statesville. Grass seed, fertilizer, straw, lime, weed and feed. If your yard needs it, Lowry's in Harmony has it. Whether you're patching up those pesky bare spots, kicking weeds to the curb, or giving your lawn the VIP treatment it deserves, we've got everything to make your grass greener. Literally. Don't let your yard be the one the neighbors whisper about. Get ahead of spring and give your lawn a fresh start. Stop by Lowry's in beautiful downtown Harmony today, and let's grow something great together. Jason Alexander at A&A Sales and Service. What's going on right now, Jason?
Well, Billy, we've got special programs going on all of our hay equipment by Heston. Massey Ferguson still has 0% financing on everything they offer. And Gravely, we have 0% going on those units as well. And if you're upgrading your stuff for next year, it's a really good time to buy a mower, because not many people are buying mowers. So we're aggressively looking for mower deals.
A&A Sales and Service at 618 Turnersburg Highway in Statesville, 704-876-6700.
The great classic country singers are still telling their stories on 550 and 92.9 WAME.
It's Real Country at 550 and 92.9 WAME and the Highwaymen. Good morning. It is 26 minutes away from 7 o'clock, 41 chilly degrees, but we have mostly clear skies out there this morning. Not bad. Tall, as a matter of fact. There he is. Roger Ayscue's in the studio of the stars. There
Good
you are.
morning, Statesville. I'd like to give a shout out to that family that we had dinner with last night.
Oh, you had a family with a dinner. Let's do that again. You had dinner with a family?
Yeah, we went to one of those Japanese places where they
communal sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Around the hibachi grill.
I guess that's what it is, where the guy he's tapping stuff and catches an egg on the side of the.
Haven't ever figured out. They used to have like a bowl of butter, or was it rice? It was one of them, and they would flip it, and try to catch it back again. This guy particularly missed it, so they fortunately had another bowl of it sitting right there next to it. So, but it is pretty fascinating to watch them do their little thing.
They have to practice that.
Oh, they do. And then they squirt whatever that is, and it flames up.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody goes, ooh. So, but was it good?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you have?
I had steak and shrimp.
Ah, yes. Scrimp. We'll have a steak and scrimp.
Yeah, I had me a whole pile of scrimps.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very nice. Did you have some sake?
No.
No?
I was driving.
Oh. That's the thing. They're getting ready for the wine walk in downtown Statesville. Mm-hmm. And the wine maestro lady says they've got in some sake.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think I've ever tried sake. It's like rubbing alcohol, if I recall.
Not really. I had some at home.
It'll flame up.
Oh, it'll flame up now. But you drink sake warm.
That's what I hear. I've seen it, and they put it. It's like, it's not a shot glass. It's like a little shot bowl.
Yeah,
that they put it in, and I guess you just do it in one gulp.
You can. I
think I probably would, instead of try to sip it. It's probably not the sipping kind of alcohol. Don't know. Anyway, we'll try sometime. We'll bring it in one day.
I have a bottle of sake at home.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did you bring it back from the war?
No. I'm not that old, man. I mean, if you think about it, everybody that was in World War II is in their late 90s now.
Oh, yeah. And Korea is not too far behind.
No, those fellows are starting to fade fast too.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll run into one at the VA.
Yeah, that's right. All right, it's 23 minutes until 7 o'clock, and we've already said good morning, Paramedic Ron.
Yes.
Hey, Ron.
But we can say it again. Good morning, Paramedic Ron. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, very good. Did you get your taxes done?
Sure.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, 23 minutes till 7 o'clock. Let's get the day started.
Today's the day that you got to give out all the high fives you can.
High five.
Because it's National High Five Day.
High five. Give him a high five. High five.
It's National High Five Day. High five.
If you really want to get crazy, go for the double high five.
High five. Happy National High Five Day. Don't leave me hanging. Boom. Mic drop. Let's go.
All right, so other than National Cheese Ball Day, it is National High Five Day. I don't know if they do that much anymore. Do they high five much anymore?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Von Bowles, good morning. Might be interesting this morning. Better tune in. It might be.
It's always interesting on here.
Shane Huffman getting ready to get out that third shift. There's Sussman this morning. It's Monday, Thursday. Tomorrow is Great Friday. Every Friday is Good Friday. And tomorrow just happens to be great. Okay. And that's Lee talking to Vaughn. We have private conversations that pop up on the Facebooks.
Hey, would tomorrow be Gooder Friday?
That's right. It's not just good, it's gooder.
It's more Good Friday.
That's it. Charlie Holbrook, good morning. There's Gary Welburn. Good morning, Gary. Ready to go forth. Hey, there's Darla. Good morning, Darla. Pray for the pollen to end. Well, for a little while. Got to have that to, do this. But yeah. Bobby Fulbright, good morning. Dean Tolbert, good morning, folks. There's Brian Collins, Kathy Stewart. Morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Absolutely. Hope everyone has a wonderful day today. It's going to be clear. Temperatures not exactly hot, but it's not exactly. It'll be in
Warm.
upper 60s, something like that before the day is done.
Oh, it's going to be comfy.
Yeah, it's
Comfy.
gonna be nice.
Oh, okay, good. Comfy. Right now, though, it's a little chilly. 41, our temperature up here on beautiful Signal Hill. Over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
The best country ever made, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
And he'll tell her he's working late again, but she knows too well there's something going on. She's been neglected and she needs a friend, so a trembling fingers dial a telephone. Lord, it hurts her doing this again. He's the best friend that her husband ever knew. When she's lonely, he's more than just a friend. He's the one she longs to give her body to. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, hoping no one else discovers where they go, what they do in their secret hideaway. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, they don't want to hurt the other, so they love in the nighttime and shake hands in the light of day. When it's over, there's no peace of mind, just a longing for the way things should have been. And she wonders why some men never find that a woman needs a lover and a friend. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, hoping hoping no one else discovers where they go, what they do in their secret hideaway. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, they don't want to hurt the other, so they love in the nighttime and shake hands in the light of day. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, hoping no one else discovers where
Got compact tractors up to a utility tractor. You don't have to have 100 horsepower to run a lot of stuff, especially hay equipment. And we've got tons of options from our 1800 series to our 2800 series and our utility 2600 series. It's just like the old 135s that everybody remembers. So a great lineup for our smaller operations. 618 Turnersburg Highway, just north of Walmart, right there on the right.
At Piedmont Healthcare, we believe in more than just treating patients. We're committed to understanding and addressing the unique needs facing our community. Being a physician-owned network means that we're not just healthcare providers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in health. With strong ties to local communities, we're able to offer personalized care that truly understands your needs. When you choose Piedmont Healthcare, you're not just choosing healthcare, you're choosing to be part of a community that cares. If you're ready to experience the difference for yourself, call our new patient hotline at 833-PHC for you. That's 833-742-4968. Or you can just request an appointment online, phcappointments.com.
Hey, Iredell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
We'd rather be stuck in the country mud than in the city traffic. 550 and 92.9 WAME.
I couldn't have said it any better, except we get stuck in the traffic all the time. I don't count us in the big city, but we sure do have big city issues sometimes.
Sometimes.
Speaking of issues, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Lee Sussenmeyer.
Well, good morning.
Good morning to you. Say good morning to Roger. He's in today.
Morning, Lee.
Good morning to Roger.
Now Lee's in more of the big city than we are.
This is true. Cornelius is huge.
Well, I have once again crossed over into Iredell County this morning.
Did you? Oh, heading to school.
Yes. I'm taking the big kids to school this morning again, you know.
Doing your fatherly duty.
Yeah.
That's it.
You don't sound too happy about
drive through the drop-off line, honking the horn, yelling.
Tell them to tuck and roll.
That's right.
That's right.
Jump. Let's see here. So Vaughn corrected me. He always says, put on my glasses. I did. I went back and read your original post. It says, tune in Friday morning for something interesting. So I thought he was talking about this morning.
Vaughn said, tune in for something interesting.
Oh, what did I say?
You said Vaughn.
You said I said it.
No, he said Vaughn.
See, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Vaughn,
Fine.
He said Vaughn told him to put on his glasses.
Yes.
Then he said, you said, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
Meaning
Okay,
Vaughn
fine.
said.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
Okay. There's just Bill Hamby. Good morning. Let's see. Jody Sherrill's up. Have a great day. Ross Warren, happy cool morning. And Steve McCoy's up and ready to go. Things get done, just take a little longer. That's exactly what happened. So anyway, I was just looking over all the different things. So you said it was Monday, Thursday.
Yep.
I'm not sure exactly what the word Monday means.
Monday, Tuesday.
Sad.
Oh, sad. See, I knew Roger would
yeah.
know it. Roger is a historian. And so sad Thursday, then Good Friday. I don't know why it's so.
It's a great Friday.
It's a great Friday, but I think you said earlier they're gooder. It's gooder than the regular good, but great is better great is better than gooder.
I haven't seen many bad Fridays.
Oh,
So I kind of consider all Fridays to be good. Tomorrow is just a great Friday.
Okay. And then we got Saturday. What?
Gooder.
Oh, there you are. Then we got Saturday, which I don't know if it has a name.
Well, I've heard Silent Saturday.
Silent Saturday.
I think that's what it said the other day whenever I looked it up.
And then, of course, Easter Sunday. And then I don't think it's really part of the biblical story. Then there's Easter Monday. So I don't think that.
No. Easter Monday was assigned so that people could have a long weekend.
There you go.
So it's either Holy Saturday or Black Saturday. That's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Black Saturday is when Georgia Southern and Appalachian State get head to head, and them old Yosef Mountaineers
Yes,
put
sir.
a whooping on Georgia Southern. That's what Black Saturday is.
Dead gum right. And you knew Darla, who was in here yesterday. She's a Cullowhee girl, and I mentioned the little brown jug, and she just had kind of a blank look on her face, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, "Did you really go to Western? If you don't know,
You know
the
why
little brown jug?
she had a blank look?
Why is that?
Because that little brown jug resides in Boone, North Carolina, baby.
Oh, there you go. So that's the if Western plays Appalachian, do they still do that?
No, Appalachian's too big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Appalachian went to what conference? Sun Belt? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So they outgrew Chattanooga and Georgia Southern.
Well, I think they still
Georgia
I
Southern.
think they still sneak a Georgia Southern in.
Do they?
think
Okay.
so.
All right. Well, that's all them big schools up there, SKUs up there. So anyway, so you got plans for this weekend? You got going to go anywhere? Going to see anything?
Well, I'm gonna go to Statesville on Friday.
I heard that. Did you also hear Jim Dooley may stop by tomorrow?
I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
Well, he posted it on Facebook yesterday, so we may just have us a crowd in here tomorrow.
We might. I was thinking about having a lady jump out of a cake.
Well,
You gonna clean up the cake afterwards, right?
Well, the goats are gonna be there.
well, you can
Wait a minute. Goats? You gonna have goats here too?
Might as well. If we have Jim Dooley, we might as well have goats too.
I can see it now. So, well, speaking of that, see, things trigger me, and I just go off, and I probably can't. It's probably too short of a period of time because we only got a minute before you have to say what you say. And but why do people have goats? I mean, what? I mean, you raise cows.
Some people sell them for meat.
Well, I've heard that there's some nationalities that eat goat meat.
I've had goat before, and I don't think I wanted
Goat
again.
milk.
Yeah, there are goat milk.
Well, yeah, now goat milk, I will say that.
there are people who sell
goat
soaps
cheese.
made from goat.
And
milk.
goat cheese, I'm not real fond of, and goat milk.
Yeah.
I had that one time thinking it was regular milk.
Uh-huh. Had to
It's
spit
a
it
little bit of
out.
a different
No.
taste.
Tastes a little soured.
It does. I thought I was
Was
ordering.
it chunky?
No,
like
but it
buttermilk?
could have been.
Okay.
Well, you know the best thing about goats
Not
is
having
they
one.
eat kudzu and English ivy.
That's what I've heard. If you've got a big kudzu infestation, let them go. They'll get fat and sassy. Speaking of fat and sassy, that's your cue.
It's 7 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank
New
you.
Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All right, we've got clear skies. Going to be beautiful today. 41 though, our temperature out this morning on Signal Hill. It's just a little bit on the chilly side. We'll take a check of that forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up. But first, a look at the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, 2 men were injured when 2 boats collided near Lake Norman State Park about 7:15 yesterday morning. Both men were thrown from their boats in the crash, which happened about 150 yards from the shoreline. Both men had non-life-threatening injuries, according to the wildlife senior officer, Michael Lott. The two men were helped ashore by other boaters before being taken to Duke Health Lake Norman Hospital for their injuries. One of the men, Jesse Ayers of Antlers, Oklahoma, was taking part in the National Professional Fishing League event on the lake this week. He was believed to be traveling about 50 miles per hour when he collided with the other boat. Ayers was charged with careless and reckless operation of a motorboat. The driver of the other boat was James Smith from Sherrills Ford, who often fishes early mornings on the lake. Smith is not part of the tournament. National Professional Fishing League President Brad Fuller said that we're extremely grateful that this incident did not result in any severe injuries. Our primary concern is always for the health and safety of our anglers and anyone else using the water. We take boating safety extremely seriously. The Iredell County Sheriff's Office, Catawba County Sheriff's Office, and Iredell County EMS responded to the scene. The North Carolina Wildlife Commission is investigating the accident. And of course, this weekend marks the Easter holidays. Local municipalities will be closed to celebrate Good Friday. Iredell County government offices will be closed on Friday. Statesville City offices will be closed tomorrow as well. There'll be no garbage pickup on Friday. Friday's routes will be collected today for residential and commercial trash. The Statesville Fitness and Activity Center and the Bentley Community Center will also be closed on Friday as well. Mooresville government offices will be closed on Friday. Trash collection will not be impacted there. That's according to the town's website. Troutman Town offices will also be closed on Friday. Iredell Statesville schools will be closed on Friday for the holiday. Then Monday and Tuesday are teacher work days. Students will return to school on Monday. The Mooresville Graded School District will be closed on Friday, and they'll have one teacher work day on Monday. Students there will return on Tuesday. And of course, the United States Postal Services will be open on Friday. Good Friday is not one of the Postal Service paid holidays. Good Friday is not observed as a federal holiday. We'll take a look at that weekend weather forecast coming up with Sherry Bell Wilson and some sports, all coming up next. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes.
This is William Morgan with Capital Management Group. Think of all the fads you've seen over the years. If they were meant to last, you'd still be wearing platform shoes, driving a Firebird, playing Pac-Man. But fads don't last, and that's true in finance too. So why do many big financial institutions promote the latest investment fads? Sure, they look good now, but it's doubtful they will stand the test of time. If that's how these firms handle their money, do you really want them managing yours? At Capital Management Group, we invest with sound economic principles, not in fleeting trends. This approach has served our clients well for several generations. Sound financial advice never goes out of style. Let's talk about how Capital Management Group can work for you. Call us at 704-878-6677 for a free consultation or visit our website at mycmg.net.
At Banner Drug, we are proud that we have been serving our customers since 1996. Our pharmacy offers the personalized customer service experience you expect from a locally owned store. To help you with your prescriptions, we offer local area delivery right to your door. You can call in your prescription refill order, or better yet, use the convenient refill button on our website at bannerdrug.com. Banner Drug, with 2 locations in Statesville, the corner of Greenbrier and Highway 64 East, and 307 North Center Street downtown, and 111 West Memorial Highway in Harmony.
Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Braves fell to the Toronto Blue Jays Wednesday afternoon, 3-1, dropping 2 of 3 in the series. The Braves' only run came in the 9th inning on a solo shot from Drake Baldwin. Atlanta struck out 19 times in the game, including a combined 11 strikeouts on the top 3 in the order. Braves will return home to Truist Park Friday to begin a 3-game set with the Twins. NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes will wrap up their regular season tonight facing the Ottawa Senators. The Canes lost to Montreal Wednesday 4-2 and have dropped 6 of their last 7. They are the 2 seed out of the Metropolitan Division. They'll face the New Jersey Devils in round 1 of the playoffs. NASCAR Cup Series has the weekend off. They return April 27th, racing at Talladega, but the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series will race at Rockingham. Progressive Insurance, bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Have you heard? Kohl's has 2 exclusive new home brands, Mariana and Mingle & Co. From luxe favorites that are all about turning your space into a sanctuary to fun mix and match dining essentials, there's so much to discover, and trust me, you're gonna love everything. Plus, you can get an extra 15% off throughout the store and earn Kohl's cash. So hurry to Kohl's today and bring it home for less. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends April 19th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Could be in the mid to upper 40s as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's going to be mostly cloudy today. Highs are going to be around 70. Overnight lows going to be in the mid to upper 40s. It's going to be mostly sunny and pleasant on Friday, well, except for the pollen levels being pretty high. Highs are going to be around 80. Got a warm weekend coming up. It's going to be mostly sunny on Saturday. Highs are going to be in the mid-80s. This is going to be mostly cloudy and staying warm on Sunday. Highs are going to be in the low 80s. It may be a little chilly this morning, but it's going to be a great sunny south day for a little front porch sitting. That's today's weather. From your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
All righty, birthday and anniversary time. You got one going on today, or maybe we've missed one over the past few weeks. Give us a call. We'll let them know about it. 704-873-9929. That's 873-9929. Or, of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks or on YouTube, and we'll get you all fixed up here this morning. All right, so let me go back over here because I thought I had a ding on here this morning with that, but I don't see it right off the top of my head. So anyway, all right, we'll start off with Margie Whitley celebrating 68 today. You go, Margie. Richard Nance. Now let me click on Richard and double check.
He always has to refresh his memory of who people are.
Well, I had to make sure it's the right one. I know who he is, but I had to make sure it was the right one. You know, some people have the same name.
Yeah.
So anyway, Richard Nance.
I wasn't saying in a bad way.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. Not this time.
Not this time. So Richard Nance, a lot of people from Winston-Salem know Richard Nance by another name.
Really?
Glenn Scott, who was a weatherman on Channel 12 forever and ever and ever.
Okay.
And then he was on WSJS morning show. He was a morning guy after Wally. Was it Wally Williams? I think it was Wally Williams. Wally Williams, I'm going to be like Wally Williams. He was there when he was like 80, 90 years old or something like that. Anyway, so Richard Nance, he's up there in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina these days. Well, Hendersonville, excuse me. Stacy Clont celebrating 61 today. Good morning, Stacy. I can't believe it. I didn't know this ahead of time, or we would have sent her flowers. Cindy Balcom. Dear sweet Cindy Lou Who is celebrating her birthday today. Of course, from the fabulous Knee Deep in Bluegrass show.
Every Sunday.
She, back in the WFMX days, Hoyt Herbert did the Bluegrass show.
Right.
And so Hoyt retired and Cindy took over that. And it's just been a fast-paced life for her since.
Of course.
And last Saturday, she got to be the guest announcer on the Grand Ole Opry.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
So, Cindy, happy birthday to you today. Marcus James celebrating 54 today. Good morning, Marcus. Mary Marson celebrating the big 7-0. Good morning, Mary. Happy birthday. Linda Wilson celebrating 3/4 of a century. That would be 75 today. Bert Conley, our county commissioner, and I think he's the chairman this year of the county commission, and also the head jailer at the Iredale Detention Center, is having his birthday today. Anita Pennell celebrating 55. Good morning, Anita. Jeff Hicks celebrating that birthday. Hey, Jeff, you have yourself a great day as well. All right, let me flip back to the Facebooks and see if we have on 100 here. Yes, indeed, I do. And he is the king of lawnmowers and the king of, lawnmowers, chainsaws, leaf blowers,
small engine,
anything like that. Said RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service. It's Eric Clodfelter's birthday today. Hey, Eric, and a big happy birthday to you there in beautiful Trout Man.
I have a leaf blower I need to take to him.
I still got my stuff has worked pretty good. I still got I abuse my equipment. I'm sorry. My John's Red, I guess the way you pronounced it, chainsaw. The chain keeps coming off.
Mine did that the other day too.
So and I try to put it back on and it never does go on right. So anyway, not complaining about anything. I'm just saying I'm ignorant when it comes to stuff like that. But Eric, and you go down to RC's today, wish him a big old happy birthday today. You might even be a sale. Well, no, I don't know about that. All right. So you got anybody on your list there?
I have a couple.
All right.
Tristan Elliott, she was one of my students in the EMT class.
All right.
And I believe she's going to go through paramedic school. She's celebrating her birthday today. And I have Bert. Allie Woody. You know Ursula Klinger?
Yes.
This is her daughter.
Ursula.
She's celebrating her birthday today.
All right.
Happy birthday to her. Shane Bounds, I used to work with whenever I worked at Logan's. He's now up in the Asheville area.
Oh, yes.
So happy birthday to him as well. That's
Very
all I
good.
got
That's
today.
the only two. All right. Got any personal ones?
I do. Bill Galloway.
All right.
Bill is a friend of mine, lives down in Troutman. He is actually related to the Clodfelters.
Really? Very
Yes,
nice.
his wife is RC's niece.
Ah, very nice.
I believe.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Bill's birthday, and I would like to wish a very happy birthday to a young man named Ripcord Raymond Verbis.
Ripcord Raymond.
I was in the Army with him, and he every once in a while listens online.
Right.
All right. This kid shows up, and I see his paperwork says Ripcord Verbis. And we're in the 82nd Airborne. You have parachutes, ripcords are part of them.
Right.
His father had been a sergeant major in the 82nd, named his son Ripcord, and named his daughter Canopy.
Very nice. Very
All right,
nice.
now, you ready?
I'm ready.
Victoria Beckham.
Yes.
The skinny, well, she is massively mass challenged.
Thank you.
Mass
Yes, mass
yes.
challenged.
If she turns sideways, you might miss her.
I got you. Okay.
Posh Spice is 51.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly well preserved.
Yes.
Jennifer Garner, who played Electra. And she was Mrs. Ben Affleck for a while.
Yeah.
And now she does commercials for organic vegetables.
He's on all the time. She did was it a hotel thing for a long time? What was it? It wasn't Travelocity, but anyway, she did those commercials forever and ever.
Yeah, but she hasn't done a movie in a while.
Lord.
But evidently making a fairly good living at commercials. She's 53.
Okay.
Adam McKay, who directed Anchorman, Talladega Nights, and Step Brothers. Obviously, this director really likes Will Ferrell.
Apparently.
Is 57. Norman Boomer
Esiason,
former NFL quarterback, is 64.
Yep.
All right. Now, Sean Bean.
Mm-hmm.
He was Boromir in The Lord of the Rings, the bad guy in National Treasure. He was in GoldenEye.
James Bond, that's
James
right.
Bond.
Yep,
He was in The Martian.
With what's his name? Yeah, him.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, that's it.
Yeah, but he played the British.
Monster?
No, there ain't no monsters in The Martian. He played the director of the astronaut
program. Okay.
Astronaut program in The Martian. Sean Bean, fantastic actor, is 66.
Yep.
And a name that is going to take some of you back. A blast from the past.
Indeed.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Mm-hmm.
WWE Hall of Famer. Born 1954, died in 2015.
There you go. All right. Well, don't see the phone ringing or anything else. So spin the win on the prize wheel this morning.
Say green. Nope.
You were two away, but not far. All right. It's Linda Wilson. All right, Linda. Congratulations. You got the big win today. You get yourself a gift certificate to RC's Lawnmower Set. No, I'm just kidding. You get a gift certificate to Andrea's Ice Cream and Sweet Shop on South Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. She'll make you something absolutely delicious and even ice cream. And even though, well, it's starting to get hot, so ice cream's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, at Andrea's Ice Cream and Sweet Shop on South Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville, Happy birthday and anniversary to all of you from your friends right here at WAME.
Greetings, music lovers. Ray Benson here from Asleep at the Wheel. Merlefest 2025, presented by Window World, delivers music, moments, and memories each year. Join the fun to hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Flores, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, Sam Bush, Red Cobb, Stephen Wilson Jr., Asleep at the Wheel, and more. Join us on April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Visit merlefest.org for the full lineup to volunteer or purchase tickets.
Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. Hey, Ardell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co. You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage, focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding, and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber.
Ronnie Millsap had something like 30 or 40 number one hit records. We remind you just how fine he is. He's playing every day on 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Oh,
Went too far down.
Oh, yep.
you went a little
You
below.
know what that handle does. now.
Yes, I meant to go down like maybe an inch, and I went to the floor.
Yes,
okay.
you did. And those are very interesting when you get too far down.
Mhm.
No matter what age you are, it's hard to get back up.
100%. Yeah. And it
That's
gets
it.
harder the older I get.
So, how's things been with you?
Good.
Good.
Good. Yeah. Ready for Easter weekend.
Everybody getting tanned up for the holidays?
Yeah. Yeah. We've had a great week this week. Really great week. So we're kind of behind schedule though. It's been a very odd year. But I know people are spending differently. And
Is it because of the weather they're spending odd, or is it something
no,
else?
there's definitely something in the water. I think people are fed up with like life in general. There's a lot of negativity
Yes.
in the world, and people are kind of lashing out. So we've got that side of it, but then you've also got people spending differently. We're a luxury, when groceries and eggs are $2 billion a week.
Yeah.
You kind of have to pick and choose
Right.
those things. And while, yes, we're a place where you need to pour into yourself so you're healthy and you can take care of your family and those things, a lot of times that's what's given up whenever you need your $2 billion groceries.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's been a very interesting year, but we've had a really great week this week. The last several weeks have been good. What has started in April, typically I'm used to starting in like February.
Oh,
So,
my goodness.
yeah, we're a little bit
that far
behind.
behind. Wow. How about that? But that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll make it up.
We're
See, and I haven't been able to get over to get my red light therapy, so she brought it with her today.
I know, right?
I'm just going to like
radiating red light.
stare at your blouse all day. Is that what that's called?
I guess my kids called it a cape.
Okay.
They said they like my cape because it hangs down all the way to my feet in the back.
Oh, so it's like a tuxedo thing.
Kinda.
Former tuxedo.
Yeah.
formal.
What is that called?
Like it's got tails.
Like a duck-tailed.
Yeah.
Except it goes all the way to the floor.
Duck tails. Duck tail. All right. Anyway, so you're a lady,
I am a lady.
and until somebody riles you up, then you can get a little unladylike. You think is that fair?
I used to be very hot-headed.
Yes.
I had a mouth on me, but I've got that under control.
So, have you ever found out? Is there any kind of polite way that when somebody is in your face, and they may be dropping an F-bomb or two in your face, how do you react? Do you F-bomb back?
I like to ask questions. It drives them crazy.
Okay.
Because it makes them have to think.
Yes, and usually it makes them feel
Awkward.
not very smart.
Yeah. So that's good. That may be one of these. It says, "What's the most polite way to tell someone to
F off?"
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Ron.
good. And of course, here in the South, what's the first thing we say?
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart.
But you could just knee them in the nuggets if they're right up in your face.
Well, that's not one of the polite ways to do it. Number 2, have the day you deserve.
I have said that one a couple of times.
I
I
like
don't know
that
that I ever
one.
put it that way. It's hard to call you out because it could mean something nice. Bless your heart can do it too. Oh, wait. Okay. We have to stop for a moment for this breaking news from Ben Hardy. Big wreck with injuries at Gardner Bagnell Boulevard and Buffalo Shoals.
Okay.
Waiting on tow trucks. Traffic will be backed up for a few till the road is clear. So all you folks that go around Gardner Bagnell Boulevard or Industrial Boulevard, whichever you call it, right there at Buffalo Shoals. So big thank you there, Officer Ben. What you doing over there? You're downtown. Okay, but that's okay. But thanks for letting us know. All right, number 3. Noted.
I like
Noted.
that one. And it's saying if someone's a jerk and sends a long ranting email,
Yeah.
just reply with one word. Noted.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Noted. Just don't get back into an argument with them, I guess. Instead of flipping off another driver, blow them a kiss.
Oh, I like that. Can you imagine how mad that would make them?
That's pretty good. Or someone said a sarcastic thumbs up.
No, blow him a kiss. Totally blow him a kiss.
Make
Or
it
you could
awkward.
offer him some mustard.
That's
Do
right.
you have
Grey
any Grey
Poupon. All right. So then number 5 there. And it's like, you've been genuinely wonderful.
You've genuinely been wonderful.
They know it's an insult because it's over the top and they obviously haven't been wonderful. Okay. And the other one, I do this one a lot. Just smile. A McDonald's worker shared that one. Don't respond, just smile and watch their blood boil. So if they're just like, you're just like.
See, I like doing this. When
Yeah.
somebody's
Yeah.
just like, no. So you stand there and you listen to them, you nod your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nod. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
No.
No. And this one is, I've heard this one. I haven't used it, but I've heard this one. They're right up in your face and they're going at it, and you say, I'll pray for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually sending
I'm
you
gonna-
something right now
I'm going
because
to pray for you.
this is very fitting.
Oh,
for,
okay.
I'll pray for you.
This
song?
one, I've heard this. I'm not exactly sure what it means. It says, let them rant, then hit them with, be that as it may, and it's shut down.
I feel like you need to say it with like a British accent.
Be that as it may.
Be that as it may, and then they think you're weirder than they already did, and then you just walk away. Be that as it may.
At the end of that is like what Roger was saying. It's basically saying, yeah, no.
No, never mind. All right. Is this the one that I can put on? Oh, okay. I
You
see.
can. No, you
All
can.
right,
It can be played.
It's appropriate.
All right. Number 9. How amusing for you. It's supposedly that Queen Elizabeth would say something like that if she thought you were an idiot. Ew.
How amusing for you.
How amusing. And then, of course, we're left with number 10, F you, but with an extra word on the end. F you, please.
Yeah, there you go. Make it polite.
Yeah. Here's one that I have used to great effect.
Please.
I've used this all my life.
Yeah.
It's an honor to take constructive criticism from a person of your stature and obvious vocabulary and knowledge.
I like that.
That is good.
It is an honor. It's been an honor today. It's been an honor.
It's been an honor to take corrective criticism from a person of your stature.
Yeah.
If you ever watched the movie Arthur and the butler.
Oh yes.
And he's looking at Liza Minnelli. Here, it was a pleasure to meet you. One must usually go to a bowling alley to meet people of your stature.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
Oh my. Let's see. Here's the one that I played the other day. This is well, let's just listen to her. It kind of fits what we're talking about.
I'm in debt, I'm obese, I'm addicted to anime porn, I live in my mom's basement, and I'm confused about what gender I am. Now, let me tell you how to fix the country.
There you go.
That gets them all right there in that one. All right. So let's see what you have here. Let me bring it up.
I haven't been to church since I don't remember when. Things were going great till they fell apart again. So I listened to the preacher as he told me what to do. He said, you can't go hating others who have done wrong to you. Sometimes we get angry, but we must not condemn. Let the good Lord do his job. You just pray for them. I pray your brakes go out, running down a hill. I pray a flower pot falls from a windowsill and knocks you in the head like I'd like to. I pray your birthday comes and nobody calls. I pray you're flying high when your engine stalls. I pray all your dreams never come true. Wow. Just know wherever you are, honey, I pray for you.
Oh, this is great.
I'm really glad I found my way to church. Cause I'm already feeling better and I thank God for the words. Yeah, I'm gonna take the high road and do what the preacher told me to do. You keep messing up and I'll keep praying for you. I pray your tire blows out at 110. Wow. I pray you pass out drunk with your best friend and wake up with his and her tattoos. Pray your brakes go out running down a hill. Pray a flower pot falls from a windowsill and knocks you in the head like I'd like to. I pray your birthday comes and nobody calls. I pray you're flying high when your engine stalls. I pray all your dreams never come true. Just know wherever you are, near or far, in your house or in your car, wherever you are, honey, I pray for you. I pray for you.
I think that fits.
It was very fitting. So just say, I'll pray for you.
Actually, I like that. I'm going to add this to the list in the back. All right. It's 9 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and William Morgan's at another big meeting somewhere. So
He's not going to be here this morning.
That's right. So he'll give us a holler tomorrow.
And it's a great day to be alive.
Travis Tritt 2025. Live in concert. Friday, August 22nd at Ovens Auditorium.
Is sitting strong.
Playing all the songs you know and love. On sale now at Bowplex.com or Ticketmaster.com. Grammy Award-winning recording artist Travis Tritt, presented by Peachtree Entertainment.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
I got a pint of beans so hot and steamy, a pint of slaw in red or white, a pound of fresh barbecue fresh off the hog, a dozen hush puppies, and a whole lot more to feed your family of 4. Yeah. Call Randy's Barbecue now at 704-873-4444 or 704-528-2300. Let Randy's take care of dinner tonight. Southern barbecue done right. Join us Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the 8th Annual Foothills Folk Art Festival in downtown Newton. This vibrant, family-friendly event attracts thousands, celebrating local and regional contemporary folk and fine artists with works for sale, artist demonstrations, and hands-on art activities for the kids, featuring over 100 art vendors. Enjoy live music on 2 stages, featuring the Sigmon Stringers, Mac Arnold and Play the Blues, and more. Plus, savor delicious food from downtown restaurants and food trucks, and relax in our beer garden. Don't miss this celebration of creativity and community at the Foothills Folk Art Festival, downtown Newton. Visit us at downtownnewton.org. Hey, buzz on over to Fort Dobbs Hardware for spring chats. Get your garden growing with tips from Melvin York from Daddy Pete Farms at our In the Garden question and answer session. That'll be on April 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. Both events are absolutely free, but spots are limited. Call to pre-register now. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook for updates on these and other exciting events at Fort Dobbs Hardware.
This is Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
miss you, and I won't ever take you back. Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you, and now if you'll buy that. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. I don't worship the ground you walk on. I never have, and that's a fact. I won't follow or try to find you, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you'll buy that. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Yeah, if you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free.
Jason Alexander with A&A Sales with a Massey Ferguson for any size farm operation.
Well, for our smaller scale operation guys, we've got compact tractors up to a utility tractor. You don't have to have 100 horsepower to run a lot of stuff, especially hay equipment. And we've got tons of options from our 1800 series to our 2800 series and our utility 2600 series. It's just like the old 135s that everybody remembers. A great lineup for our smaller operations. 618 Turnersburg Highway, just north of Walmart, right there on the right.
Birthdays and anniversaries on 550 and 92.9 WAME are brought to you every weekday morning at 7:20 by BridgeNet Fiber, offering simple, local, reliable, and professional internet service. BridgeNet Fiber is dedicated to keeping you connected. Whether for your home or business, their dependable team is just a phone call away. Celebrate special moments with us each morning. And remember, for all your internet needs, call BridgeNet Fiber at 704-228-1001. Reliable service is closer than you think.
Attention all home decor and comfort lovers. White Sales Home Furnishings and Flooring just received a huge truckload of spring air back support mattresses, and they're on sale now. All sizes and firmness levels available at unbeatable prices. Plus, we've got a massive selection of home furnishings, including sofas, recliners, tables, and more at spectacular savings. And that's not all. When you're ready to give your floors a makeover, we've got the best selection of carpet, hardwood, laminates, and more. Hurry in today to shop our incredible deals and revamp your home in style. White Sales, 583 Turnersburg Highway, Statesville.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care.
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. And who is gonna make me a big star? 'Cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. Then I know that you will plainly see biggest fool that's ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally.
AM WAME 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All righty. Good morning. 2 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we've got sunshine, blue skies. Going to be a glorious day in the Southland. 45, a little bit chilly degrees here this morning. We'll take a check of that weather forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up. But first, take a look at some of the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency right now with their sinkhole sale. Well, two men were injured when two boats collided near Lake Norman State Park about 7:15 yesterday morning. Both men were thrown from their boats in the crash, which happened about 150 yards from the shoreline. Both men had non-life-threatening injuries, according to the Wildlife Senior Officer Michael Lott. The two men were helped ashore by other boaters before being taken to Duke Health Lake Norman Hospital for their injuries. One of the men, Jesse Ayers of Antlers, Oklahoma, was taking part in the National Professional Fishing League event on the lake this week. He was believed to be traveling about 50 miles per hour when he collided with the other boat. Ayers was charged with careless and reckless operation of a motorboat. The driver of the other boat was James Smith from Sherrills Ford, who often fishes early mornings on the lake. Smith is not part of the tournament. National Professional Fishing League President Brad Fuller said that we're extremely grateful that this incident did not result in any severe injuries. Our primary concern is always for the health and safety of our anglers and anyone else using the water. We take boating safety extremely seriously. The Iredell County Sheriff's Office, Catawba County Sheriff's Office, and Iredell County EMS responded to the scene. The North Carolina Wildlife Commission is investigating the accident. And of course, this weekend marks the Easter holidays. Local municipalities will be closed to celebrate Good Friday. Iredell County government offices will be closed on Friday. Statesville city offices will be closed tomorrow as well. There'll be no garbage pickup on Friday. Friday's routes will be collected today for residential and commercial trash. The Statesville Fitness and Activity Center and the Bentley Community Center will also be closed on Friday as well. Mooresville government offices will be closed on Friday. Trash collection will not be impacted there. That's according to the town's website. Troutman Town offices will also be closed on Friday. Iredell Statesville schools will be closed on Friday for the holiday. Then Monday and Tuesday are teacher work days. Students will return to school on Monday. The Mooresville Graded School District will be closed on Friday, and they'll have one teacher work day on Monday. Students there will return on Tuesday. And of course, the United States Postal Services will be open on Friday. Good Friday is not one of the Postal Service paid holidays. Good Friday is not observed as a federal holiday. We'll take a look at that weekend weather forecast coming up with Sherry Bell Wilson and some sports, all coming up next. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes. Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville, and what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price 2024 brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension. Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Braves fell to the Toronto Blue Jays Wednesday afternoon, 3-1, dropping 2 of 3 in the series. The Braves' only run came in the 9th inning on a solo shot from Drake Baldwin. Atlanta struck out 19 times in the game, including a combined 11 strikeouts on the top 3 in the order. Braves will return home to Truist Park Friday to begin a 3-game set with the Twins. NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes will wrap up their regular season tonight facing the Ottawa Senators. The Canes lost to Montreal Wednesday 4-2 and have dropped 6 of their last 7. They are the 2 seed out of the Metropolitan Division. They'll face the New Jersey Devils in round 1 of the playoffs. NASCAR Cup Series has the weekend off. They return April 27th, racing at Talladega, but the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series will race at Rockingham. Progressive Insurance, bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Have you heard? Kohl's has 2 exclusive new home brands, Mariana and Mingle & Co. From luxe favorites that are all about turning your space into a sanctuary to fun mix and match dining essentials, there's so much to discover, and trust me, you're gonna love everything. Plus, you can get an extra 15% off throughout the store and earn Kohl's cash. So hurry to Kohl's today and bring it home for less. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends April 19th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Gonna be in the mid to upper 40s as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's gonna be mostly cloudy today. Highs are gonna be around 70. Overnight lows gonna be in the mid to upper 40s. It's gonna be mostly sunny and pleasant on Friday. Well, except for the pollen levels being pretty high. Highs are gonna be around 80. Got a warm weekend coming up. It's going to be mostly sunny on Saturday. Highs are going to be in the mid 80s. It's going to be mostly cloudy and staying warm on Sunday. Highs are going to be in the low 80s. It may be a little chilly this morning, but it's going to be a great sunny south day for a little front porch sitting. That's today's weather. From your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
Could be holding you tonight.
92.9 WAME. I don't know why that was very loud in my headphones. All right. It is 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, 8:18.
Probably because you have your headphones turned up to like the majority.
200%.
Well,
Yeah.
if my headphones are turned up, your headphones are turned up.
Well, we can control them a little bit over here.
A little bit, yeah.
You do have independent control.
I feel like that's how most people face for the first time, like on a recording or
Oh, yeah.
something, and
It's
they're
like,
like, "Welcome back to."
That's right. That's not me.
That's me.
I don't sound like that.
And I always look over there and see where the little line is, and I would know about where it should be, unless the sheriff messes with it.
He does that regularly.
The sheriff, and he'll be here
and the sports guys.
Oh yeah, I
think they're deaf.
I set everything back to 0 after those guys. Then I have to clean up this thing when I come in on Wednesday morning. So anyway, that's another story. That's our sports
They're
guys.
like the frat boys of
They're
the
ready to
radio
go.
station.
So are you Easter egging with the children's
You know, I've not thought about it. We have dyed some eggs.
eggs?
Yeah, like we boil eggs and then you put them in like the dye or whatever.
Right.
It's really exciting.
Yes.
Because you sit there and watch it boil. And then you put it into a cup with the dye and then you just watch it.
Yeah, because you have to. The longer you leave it, the darker the color.
The kids did figure out if just walk away and we'll come back later. Like that excitement is too much.
So do they do like you put it halfway in with one color, and you wait till that, and then you.
Oh, we
flip
didn't
it.
we didn't have
do
anything
it.
to like keep it propped up because it was so deep. It like just covered the whole egg.
You didn't have the little. You didn't buy the kit.
I bought the kit.
Oh,
it had
okay.
that little like
It had that little
wire thing.
Wire thing, yeah.
But I'm not going to sit there, and hold it.
Yeah.
Well, there's way
I got things to do.
You could just like bend it over the edge of the cup.
Oh, I'm also a person who don't read instructions.
Constructions.
Instructions. we call it constructions in
I
our
like
house
that.
because that's what my kids called it. But and you're supposed to put like the little tab in there with some vinegar and let it sit
Yeah.
for a second. No,
Yeah.
we're just like water and then the tab's in there and then it's not like breaking down. And I'm like, maybe we should read the constructions.
That's right.
And it doesn't hold as well to the egg either.
It does not.
Have
Yes.
to have vinegar.
I do
Vinegar
it
is
every year, Ron.
And you still mess it
every
up.
year I forget. And I
And you
don't
do
read
it
the and I
anyway.
don't read the constructions. And then I do it wrong. And then we
You're
have
gonna
very pale eggs.
Well,
They're
They're
pastel.
pastel. That's right.
Pastel eggs. Yes, they're so beautiful.
Or you can just do it yourself, and the food coloring that you have up in the cabinet that
don't-
you use maybe once in a blue moon for a birthday party, and you just take. All you take is just like stick a toothpick in it
I do have
and get just that much,
Just
and
enough.
it will.
I have organic food coloring. It's the kind that comes from other foods, so it's
Right.
not the fake stuff.
Beets.
And I didn't think to use that.
That's a good idea.
Maybe we should take that down.
I do have to say
No.
though, there's things that they're going around like the shaving cream and food coloring and stuff like that that's supposed to dye your eggs real easy. It doesn't work.
Oh,
We
really?
tried it one year.
Well, that sounds like fun.
It's fun
Do
to
you
make,
eat the
but it
Do
doesn't
you
work.
eat the eggs after?
Oh,
Easter
100%.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Well, I mean, it just dyes the shell. Occasionally, we'll get in on the eggs. The
it
children
cracked.
were devastated whenever I pulled those out to like start cracking them. They're like, no, and I'm like, this
Yeah. No, we're gonna
this is
use
what we're
them.
supposed to do. Sorry, but
You gotta eat them.
but
Well,
Easter
now
egg
the,
hunting we're not doing
you're not
this
gonna do
year.
them?
We
Well,
don't have
there's-
anything planned anyway.
There's a bunch of them: First Baptist, Salvation Army, Providence Methodist, Bethesda Presbyterian, Broad Street Methodist, Community Baptist in Mooresville, Trinity Fire Department, the Gregory Homestead over Museum Road, and there's probably more than that.
I'm sure.
That's just the ones.
We'll
I
be
got.
out of town, so maybe we'll find one out of town.
I'm sure you will.
I want to find a sunrise service.
There you are.
A
real one.
A real one. Yeah, hopefully on the beach.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
The only problem is getting my butt up.
That's the thing.
I might miss the sunrise.
All right. It's 22 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Yes, it's time once again for the world's most popular radio game show. And that, of course, is the Impossible Question. The opportunity for you to win fabulous prizes. All right. Yesterday, 17% of women say they've done this. The other 83% said that they'll pass out if they did it. Men, on the other hand, don't seem mind doing it, especially little boys. Do what? And the answer turned out to be
I missed it.
What do you think it
but
might
you
be?
just heard it. 17% of women said they have done this. The other 83 said they'd pass out if they did it. But men like doing it. Little boys.
He's standing up.
That was one of the big answers that we had. But no, it turned out to be baiting a fish hook.
Oh, yes.
You don't like baiting a hook, do
No,
you?
I don't, because I feel so bad for the worm.
All right, Sue got the big win yesterday. Congratulations. Now we've got today's impossible question. And are we giving it away?
Yes, let's give away a Carolina gift card.
What is it?
Carolina Tan and Wellness.
It's a what?
Which one should we give away?
Let's do the day pass.
The day pass.
All
So
right.
it's a free day pass. You can come in and try everything that we offer in one day.
Gracious.
The only thing it doesn't include are our spray tans, but everything else, salt,
Could
sauna,
you do it
infrared, all
in
those
one
things.
day? Could you do it all in one day?
Oh, absolutely. Most of the sessions are 10 to 20 minutes
Oh,
apiece.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
So
cool.
spend a couple hours
All right.
with us.
You can only tan one time a day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the prize you're going to go for. Here's the question. All right. The average length of this thing is 5 feet. The average length of what thing?
Oh, wow. That is
Yeah, wide open.
broad.
Yes. The average length of this thing is 5 feet. What is it? All right. 704-873-9929. 704-873-9929. Or, of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks and see if you can answer this morning's impossible question. All right. So, Richard says, my patience. I don't know if you can measure that or not.
No.
Joe says it's my tap in putts. Yeah, that's a tap in, all right. No, that's not it either. All right. Good morning. How you doing?
How about Gene Simmons' tongue?
Good answer.
I like that. It's a great answer, but no, that's not it. God, jeez. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Tapeworm.
What's that?
A tapeworm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, ew. It's a great way to lose weight.
Brother, I don't know where your mind has to be for that to be the first thing you think about. But
all right, no, that's not it. All right. Good morning. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. What do you think that answer is?
Table.
A table. That's a great guess.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to be in radio?
Nah.
Oh, I don't blame you. All right, thanks. What a great voice that was.
he sounds like that guy from the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, it's right. Richard Sturban. All right, so what did we get on the
We've got a black snake.
Oh.
From Dean Tolbert.
No, not a black snake.
Corey Henderson said a nope rope. Same thing.
A nope rope?
Yeah, same thing. Snake. You've never heard it called
I've
that?
never heard that before.
No, that's talking about a snake.
Snake.
I was talking about a snake. Okay,
Yes.
a nope rope. No, I haven't
Yep.
heard that one.
Glenn Ramsey says a front door.
Okay.
No, those are a little taller
On a
usually.
short house.
It's a short house. Did you read the Richard Coleman's where it says my patience?
Yeah. But the other one says Fred Lowry and get a parasite cleanse. Coleman love seat. Glenn Ramsey, your large intestine.
No, they're a little bit larger than that.
Really? Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. What do you think?
Is it a kitchen counter?
Kitchen counter is a great guess, but no, that's not it. All right, thanks.
I feel like we're moving in the right direction.
Good morning. How you doing? The yellow line in the center of the road. No, that's not it.
Like the
All
dotted
right.
ones. It looks like
Must
it's
be.
dotted when you're going down the road, but
Real
they're
fast,
they're
that's
probably
right.
a lot longer than
Coleman says our mowing decks at his dynamic landscaping, but no. Good morning. How you doing? Hello. Okay. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What do you think?
A bathtub.
A bathtub. Let's see here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's it. Very good. Who we talking to?
Mark Cockrell.
All right, Mark. Have you measured your bathtub lately?
No, I haven't.
You reckon it's more than 5 feet?
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're above average. I'm just saying.
How about that?
All right, hang on. We'll get that address. All right, there goes Mark, and that's right. Is the average length?
Average length
is 5 feet.
Well, I know when I sit in my bathtub, it's about as long as my legs.
Okay.
A very short bathtub.
Can you like get all the way down with just your head's leaning against the back?
I mean,
Your torso. Can you get your torso down under
it's
the
either
water?
just the legs or just the torso. Like
Okay.
there's no.
Yeah. Name
Oh, you got a
between.
short one.
We have a suit. It's from 1977. Puke green has the ceiling
it's
on
one
the
of
top. You
Oh,
know.
very nice.
Ooh,
Uh,
got the ceiling on.
So
Yeah.
Coach Kenny says that stick Mama used to threaten to beat us with. Yes, it did look good. And then Glenn Ramsey, one more, said your refrigerator door. No. All right. So Mark got it. Bathtub, the answer this morning.
How do you know which vitamins, herbs, or homeopathics are right for you? Come to Lowry Drug. You will be amazed at our selection of natural products, including vitamins, minerals, protein supplements, herbs, homeopathics, essential oils, and Bach flower remedies. We have quality products and smart selection for your better health. Come see us at Lowry Drug on Harkness Road in Statesville. Call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
Spring is in full bloom at Johnson Greenhouses, and we're ready to make your season blossom. Easter lilies arrive on April 16th. Grab yours quick, because when they're gone, they're gone. Prom season is here, so don't drop the ball. Make sure you order your flowers by Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the week before your big night. And let's not forget Administrative Professional Days on April 23rd. Show your office MVP some love with a bouquet that says, "You're the best." Stop by and let us make your spring unforgettable. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road, Statesville. Tired of roof troubles? Well, since 2010, Down Home Roofing has been the trusted choice for homeowners and businesses across Northwest North Carolina, providing expert residential, commercial, and repair services for all roof types. They back their installations with a solid 10-year workmanship warranty and offer free, no-obligation quotes. From complete replacements to minor repairs, their team ensures your roof is one less thing you have to worry about. Don't wait till it's too late. Get covered with Down Home Roofing today. Call 704-662-2416. That's 704-662-2416. Jason Alexander at A&A Sales and Service. What's going on right now, Jason?
Well, Billy, we've got special programs going on all of our hay equipment by Heston. Massey Ferguson still has 0% financing on everything they offer. And Gravely, we have 0% going on those units as well. And if you're upgrading your stuff for next year, it's a really good time to buy a mower, because not many people are buying mowers. So we're aggressively looking for mower deals.
A&A Sales and Service at 618 Turnersburg Highway in Statesville, 704-876-6700.
We're real country to the bottoms of our pea-picking little hearts. 550 and 92.9 WAME.
It's Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME. My baby is American made. It's 22 minutes away from 9 o'clock. You ever hear a song and you remember where you were when you first heard it? I don't know why, but I heard that song, first heard that song on I-40 in Knoxville, Tennessee, as we were traveling to Alabama.
Well, that's like,
and I don't know why.
Reba McEntire's song, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that song for the first time whenever our power was out in Georgia. in
Is that
Statesboro.
right?
Yes.
Taylor,
How handy is that?
Taylor Swift's Love Story.
What is that? What?
Taylor Swift's song called Love Story. I
Right.
remember where I was when I was in college riding with Caroline and heard the song and cried. That was when Taylor Swift was
When he was
more
doing-
wholesome.
More country.
Yeah, a little bit more country. yeah.
So, and by the way, here's a leftover from the impossible question. It was like, this is an average of 5 feet in length. And we had all sorts of answers to the questions. The last one Coleman did was Billy Buck.
Aw.
I'm 5'5"
and a half.
Well, I think the half may have been gone over the years. You know, you shrink as you
Okay,
get
a
older.
quarter.
That's right. So anyway, ha 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 ha. Thought I'd laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. All right. So
You got plenty of personality to make up for it.
is that what I
Mhm,
have?
mhm.
I have no money, but I have personality.
Yep.
Thank you very much. All right. So we had a story. How long have you been married now?
It will be 15 years in September.
Serious.
We've been together for 22.
And so church wedding?
Actually, it was supposed to be an outdoor wedding, but
Okay.
it poured
It
down
rained.
rain. Yeah. So we were in a barn in Tanglewood.
Oh, Tanglewood. Very nice. It was in September then, I take it?
Yep. Yep. It didn't rain for 2 months. We were in the middle of a drought and the skies opened up on my wedding day.
And the farmers of Forsyth and Davie County were very pleased
Mhm.
that you
and
got
thankful
married,
for you.
apparently.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's all they were waiting for. And
All
every
right.
person that said that rain on your wedding day was good luck, I clocked them in the nose.
So, have you? Well, you weren't late to your wedding, were you, or
I'm late.
anything?
Well, technically, I was late going down the aisle because one of my maids. I always have a story for everything, Billy.
Yes, you
Sorry.
do. That's okay.
My bridesmaid's dress busted.
That's why you're here.
So her zipper busted because she gained weight from when we ordered it to the wedding.
Yes.
And the zipper bust. So all of a sudden the wedding had to come to a complete stop and
So it
they
could
had
be
to go
fixed.
into the family and the
Right.
people sitting
In the stall.
and ask for some sort of like shawl or robe or something. And we got this little shawl thing that she could tuck underneath her arms and hold it across her back so she could walk down the aisle. Yeah.
Bless.
So, but
Bless
anyway,
her.
go ahead. You have a point.
So, have you ever been to a wedding where the groom or the bride was late or something other than your wedding? Something went wrong. Have you ever?
I went to one where they tried to take some pictures before the wedding.
Oh.
And made the party late because of it.
I got a story about that, but that's another one. The cops in Florida pulled over a vehicle which was flying down the road at 105 miles per hour
Oh my gosh.
in a 45 mile per hour
Ooh.
zone. Turns out it was a bride in the passenger seat who was late for her own wedding. Here we go.
Whose wedding is it?
It's mine.
What time is it?
It's 2:30.
We're at.
In Stewart at the courthouse.
Hey, you're already late.
We're trying to get
Just give me a minute. I'll let you take her, but I'm going to give you a court date. It's a mandatory court appearance. All right.
So I didn't understand. They still got a ticket, but I guess.
But I guess the driver is the one who got the ticket.
Yeah.
Trying to get her to her wedding.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the driver, by the way, was not the groom. So
That's got to be like careless and reckless or something.
105.
That can immediately be.
It's one thing to be on the interstate,
Oh yeah.
but in a 45 zone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like going through a town.
that's
Yeah,
how you kill somebody.
Yeah, real quick, including yourself. So anyway, I thought that was pretty good. I mean, she's like, it just reminded me of was it Smokey and the Bandit, where what's her name? It was with Burt Reynolds.
Sally Fields.
Sally Fields. Wasn't she in a wedding dress in like the first or second one? There was two of them.
Oh, Keith would know the answer to that
Might have
question.
been.
It seemed like they were flying down the road, and her wedding dress was like,
Flying out the window.
flying out.
Now,
everywhere.
one interesting story I do have you guys heard of Massanutten in Virginia?
Say it one more time.
Massanutten Resort. It's a ski
Oh, yeah,
resort.
yeah.
It's got.
I didn't know that's the way you pronounced it, but yeah.
Massanutten. Yep. So at the very, very, very top of the mountain, they
Mm.
have they've got like a resort. They've got all this stuff, but they have a place where you can get married. So we went to a wedding up there,
Mhm.
and it went into the evening. The reception was a lot of fun, and then they hopped in the car to head down the mountain. Well, it's going down the mountain is pretty slow, but they were going over the speed limit maybe by 10, 15, like normal, not like this crazy person. And an officer pulled them over.
Harrisonburg.
Here they are. He's in a tux. She's in her full wedding. They're laughing, giggling. They're like, they're very polite. They're like, we're so sorry. We just left our wedding. We're like on a high or whatever. And he was like, okay. He went back to his car, wrote him a ticket.
Are you kidding?
Wrote them a ticket. Somebody was in a bad mood because my gosh, I just thought that was so terrible that they got a ticket. And they were not doing anything this crazy.
Oh, okay, but still. Sossman says, have to be careful having a wedding at Tanglewood. Wallace Farms has a place down the road, and if the wind is blowing right, that compost smell just permeates.
I mean, I did get married in a barn, so
that's true. Well, I got to tell, I think Sossman, I think that barn is now a venue. It's a huge barn.
You're talking about the one at Tanglewood or the one at Wallace?
The one at Wallace.
Okay.
If I'm thinking of the one that's right, it's on this side of the river. But anyway, it's a huge. I mean, it's a huge barn.
Is it?
It's a huge.
Huge.
I was late because of my meal at Sagebrush with my groomsmen pre-wedding. And then he says, Harrisonburg, LOL, got a ticket in Williamston on the way to my honeymoon. Couldn't wait to get there, could you, buddy? That's right.
Friends of ours missed their cruise.
Oh.
So they were driving down to Florida and they were late.
Oh, no.
And it was their honeymoon cruise and they just missed it.
Oh.
Like you could still see it.
Oh.
And that was devastating. So they rented, I think, a Corvette and they went down to the Keys instead, which, all fine and dandy, except, thousands and thousands of dollars down the drain because you missed your cruise.
Can you not get your money back?
I don't.
If you do that?
Not if you miss like day of.
No, I mean, you actually like if you
Really?
cancel a certain amount of weeks or months before, it goes down the closer you get. Like you get less money back the closer you get to the cruise.
Wow.
Because they could have filled that spot with someone else.
Yeah. But I mean, if you had a wreck or an accident or something.
I don't know. I know
Okay.
you can get
There
some
might
sort
be
of
some-
insurance,
yeah.
but that stuff, they're so picky on even what it covers.
Really?
It just covers zombie apocalypses, things like that, but not like normal everyday things.
There might be some existential circumstances. That,
Hey,
like
speaking of
death
that,
or
I'm
something
just
like that, but-
changing the direction of this
Okay.
conversation totally. There's a thing I've been seeing. It's been popping up on my YouTube. And I asked him about it the other day, yesterday. And I think the series is called Evil,
Oh yeah,
and it's on Paramount Plus.
it's not just on YouTube. It pops up on. It's on Facebook and all this other stuff.
If somebody keeps
reels.
posting that, and there's this nun, and she can see demons.
Oh.
Nobody else can see them, and I guess they're in the nunnery or the big church or whatever it is.
If I could see demons, I would become a nun. I would try to
But
find safe haven in the Catholic Church.
but she confronts these demons, but she's not afraid, totally not afraid of them.
Well, she's probably seen them her whole life.
And some of them are very big and nasty and horns and eyeballs and stuff like that. And one stood right in front of her and was like, "You will be sorry that you ever." And she goes like, "You are so cute."
Like poked him down
Yeah,
his
poked him down his
a
nose.
boop on the nose.
Yeah, like, "You are so cute."
Oh my goodness.
So I
think the TV show is called Evil.
I got to.
I don't feel like it's a very good name.
It was probably not, but it seems like It's funny, but it's not. I totally understand.
It's like
Demons are not
a
funny.
dry humor.
Yeah.
But
something like
you know,
that.
I believe.
Okay.
You a lot of times you don't like to share your beliefs, you know, and when you're owning a business, but I believe that realm of
Mhm.
demons
Mhm.
is all around us all the time.
I believe that
Right?
the past governmental situation was totally demonic. But anyway, that brings that all back together. Just kidding. No, I'm not really. But anyway, not meaning to offend. But they are. They're there.
And I think, you know, there may be some like that nun, even though it's, of course, a TV show
Yeah.
that could, if we could see a glimpse, it's like, have you guys seen Stranger Things?
Yes.
I like that kind of stuff is what I'm saying. It's literally in our dimension. It's like us, but it's like we just can't see it.
They keep saying there's going to be one more Stranger Things, but
I
haven't heard.
I had to stop watching it.
Did you really get freaked out?
No, it's because it got popular.
I remember you telling me about
I
that.
don't like
So
it.
when something's popular, you just say forget it.
Yep, I cannot be like everyone else. It's
So you
wrong.
weren't there when they were upside down in the upside down.
I was there for the first and second season, and I was
thought that's all they had. Is there a third season?
There's 4 right
There's
now.
4. There's 4. Maybe I have watched all of them.
I've heard it gets pretty dang dark.
There-
So I'm
there's a
glad I
fifth
stepped
one.
away when I did.
There is a fifth, supposed to be a fifth one, but I hadn't
And that
seen it.
one guy brought back mullets because he was so fun. And I'm telling you, right when Stranger Things came out and they introduced that character, he
Mhm.
was a good looking. Hopefully, he was older than.
What it looked
But
like, yes. that's right.
I think the actor is, but he had a mullet, and then all of
Mhm.
a sudden,
Mullets
mullets are
were that.
back on the scene, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it was the dude from Stranger Things.
11 minutes till 9.
And it's a great day to be alive. Travis Tritt 2025. Live in concert. Friday, August 22nd at Ovens Auditorium. Playing all the songs you know and love. On sale now at Bowplex.com or Ticketmaster.com. Grammy Award winning recording artist Travis Tritt, presented by Peachtree Entertainment.
You know, these days there's an auto parts store on every corner, big flashy buildings with catchy jingles and slogans to get your attention. However, jingles and slogans doesn't mean you'll find the knowledge and service to get the parts that you need. What you need is Johnson's Automotive and Auto Value Auto Parts. Locally owned and operated, Johnson's gets it right the first time. No return trips or incorrect parts. Their 91 years of experience in the automotive parts industry guarantees you'll get the correct part for your vehicle the first time. Johnson's is proud to provide Auto Value Auto Parts, as well as Champion, Moog, Gates, Felpro, Wicks, and Wagner, just to name a few. You need a hydraulic line and need it fast? Well, Johnson's can make any hydraulic line you need in just a matter of minutes. You won't find this kind of service and knowledge at any chain store, only Johnson's. And right now, get Prime Guard Synthetic Blend Motor Oil for only $3.79 a quart when you buy 6 quarts or more. Support your local business. Shop local. Shop Johnson's Automotive, 1112 Shelton Avenue in Statesville. Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford Pre-Owned, right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford Pre-Owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Finally, common sense in banking. What's good for the customer is good for the community. And what's good for the community is good for the bank. It's that simple. We don't know why big banks don't get it. Plenty of local people do, though. As Blue Harbor Bank has grown so much with accounts, customers, and deposits, we're nipping right at the heels of those financial giants. Join us today, blueharborbank.com.
Hey, Jeff Hammond, tell us about Little Shavers Wood Shop.
It's a great place to go to be able to try to get what you need, whether you're a professional builder or just a handyman. They've got it all, and if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. That's the one thing about that Chad and Jimbo Shaver have done over there when they built Little Shavers, was that they put something out there for the convenience really of our area. We don't really have one of the big major supply houses that close. So that yet they decided we're going to do this for them, for the community, and everybody I think has been benefiting from it. And the big thing is when you come in the door, I mean, you get personalized service, whether we're needing some paint, again, whether you're painting your barn or whether you're doing your den, they can mix you up some Pittsburgh paint. They got some great, lines of paint and stains available up there, all kinds of flooring. And again, great prices. They'll match people's prices from around the county. They can do it.
Thanks, Jeff. Little Shavers Wood Shop, 3301 Salisbury Highway in Statesville. Call 704-872-3148.
Birthdays and anniversaries on 550 and 92.9 WAME are brought to you every weekday morning at 7:20 by BridgeNet Fiber, offering simple, local, reliable, and professional internet service. BridgeNet Fiber is dedicated to keeping you connected. Whether for your home or business, their dependable team is just a phone call away. Celebrate special moments with us each morning. And remember, for all your internet needs, call BridgeNet Fiber at 704-228-1001. Reliable service is closer than you think. Jason Alexander with A&A Sales and Service with a Massey Ferguson for any size farm operation.
Well, for our smaller scale operation guys, we've got compact tractors up to a utility tractor. You don't have to have 100 horsepower to run a lot of stuff, especially hay equipment. And we've got tons of options from our 1800 series to our 2800 series and our utility 2600 series. It's just like the old 135s that everybody remembers. So a great lineup for our smaller operations. 618 Turnersburg Highway, just north of Walmart, right there on the right.
Join us Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the 8th Annual Foothills Folk Art Festival in downtown Newton. This vibrant, family-friendly event attracts thousands, celebrating local and regional contemporary folk and fine artists with works for sale, artist demonstrations, and hands-on art activities for the kids, featuring over 100 art vendors. Enjoy live music on 2 stages featuring the Sigmon Stringers, Mac Arnold and Play the Blues, and more. Plus, savor delicious food from downtown restaurants and food trucks, and relax in our beer garden. Don't miss this celebration of creativity and community at the Foothills Folk Art Festival, downtown Newton. Visit us at downtownnewton.org. Carolina Hearing and Tinnitus offers complete hearing services, including hearing testing, hearing aid fittings and repair, hearing protection, tinnitus management, cochlear implant and balance evaluations. We now are offering the Lanier device for tinnitus management. Carolina Hearing and Tinnitus has 4 locations to serve you: 703 Bryant Street in Statesville and 114 Moore Lake Drive in Mooresville. For information or to make an appointment, call 704-872-1670 or go to carolinahearingandtinnitus.com.
Serving McDowell County's furnishing needs for nearly a decade, Marion Furniture Company also has over 50 years of furniture and upholstery restoration experience. Their complete in-house customization and tailored reupholstery of your existing furniture will make it look like new again. Plus, they offer free local pickup and delivery. And if you're looking for something unique, be sure to stop by and shop their vintage market offerings. Marion Furniture Company, 21 West Court Street in downtown Marion.
She don't need a knight in shining armor. A sweet guy in Wranglers will do just fine if he listens 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Everywhere you look, you can write a book on the trouble with a woman and a man, but you cannot impose
225BD, Statesville.
All righty. Good morning. It's about a minute away from 9 o'clock on a gorgeous day here in the sunny south. 51, our temperature right now. It might get up to 70 before the day is done, so it's not bad.
It's polleny out there today.
It's another yellow day. It's a yellow alert.
It's a yellow alert.
Yes. And I've been going the same thing you've been going through. Which is that why there's no tissue in the studio. There you go. She a while ago about dissected her nostril.
I'm real bad at just depth perception, and
She'd been eating gummies all morning.
took me off. Right. Mhm.
And when she went to do something with her hair, her fingernail went up a nostril.
Caught my nostril.
Those are good gummies.
I didn't take the gummies.
We'll need to talk after we get
That's
off
just
the air.
me normal. That's the sad part.
So
Thanks,
anyway.
Billy.
So no problem. Glad I could spread the
It's either
rumors.
Haribo or Harry Bro.
It took me a second. I got it.
How you doing, man?
Look who was in the house today. It is Just Bill Hamby.
Good
There he is,
morning,
ladies and
y'all.
gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
And who did you bring with you today?
We have an entourage, but I'll let them introduce yourself. But I have Miss Darren with us this morning.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's good to see you for more than just a brief second going down the road as I holler out the window.
Good morning.
That's it. So
The sheriff is in those meetings this morning. So
it's one of those
we
in town or
Those
out of town.
meetings.
Yes,
Those.
yes, sheriffy meetings.
You know, if you
Very
forget
sheriff.
that the sheriff is truly a law enforcement officer.
Mhm.
He came up through the ranks with just Bill.
I'll just say that
But
we
he
don't have
turned.
a full press release on it yet, but we got 3 pounds of meth yesterday from a location up in the north end of the county.
Dang.
So boss is meeting on some other things. I'll just leave that at that.
We will find out more.
You heard it. You
Coming
heard it
soon.
first. That's right. You heard it first.
So
right
if you
here.
if you're dealing dope in Arnold County, be a great time for a vacation.
Absolutely.
Take Easter weekend off.
What a good idea.
Yes.
What would
Spend
Jesus
time with
do?
the family.
Or
you
just-
know?
Yeah, spend time with the fam out of
That's
town.
it,
Go to
exactly.
the beach. Go to some other county. Yeah, you know.
For good.
Just kind of Well,
If you're-
yeah,
if you're
absolutely.
dealing- yeah, for good. Just
absolutely.
leave. Don't come back.
Well, you would think they would know by now that word would be spread.
How is Easter weekend usually? When we're
Uh,
celebrating the resurrection of Christ.
You know,
how is criminal activity?
It can be a Q word that we don't use, or it can be very busy. Because if we say the Q word,
Right.
am I right? We don't say the
We
Q
don't-
word.
we
We
don't
don't
say
say
it.
the Q
We
word
never
at
say
the
the Q
office.
word.
The Q word
No.
is.
You're just setting yourself up.
Fire, law enforcement, EMS, none of those.
None of
So
those.
it's kind of it's not like you're preparing for something
No,
like
no,
Halloween.
I'll kid aside to answer your question. Lake really starts to pick up around
Okay.
Easter.
Yes, Lord.
As you know, yesterday we had a incident involving a couple boats yesterday that was investigated. I was telling Billy off air, you know, it seems like when it comes in threes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Always.
we had the incident here down in Georgia at another large fishing tournament. Apparently they had several fatalities
Oh no.
at a lake down in Georgia.
Wow.
So folks, please be careful out on the lake. I mean, we put out press release after press release after press release where you
No
know,
one
lake-
thinks it can happen to them.
Well, my thing is, you know, yesterday it wasn't like a very busy day on the lake.
No.
And the water was great and the visibility was great. And you still
Yeah.
have 2 boats running into each other. So keep your head on a swivel, pay attention to what's going on.
Probably the guy
Stay sober.
was, again, like you're doing your driving, he was texting or something, texting and boating, and just runs right smack dab into the guy.
Well, we were asked to respond. Our lake patrol guys jumped on it pretty quick and responded. Other folks were taking people to, I think they ended up going to Duke Power State Park.
Yeah.
Where they got it with EMS and got triage there. But, you know, lake patrol folks, guys are out there 24/7. So we were able to quickly respond. Fortunately, praise the Lord, we didn't have any fatalities or any more seriously injured. But then North Carolina Wildlife investigates.
Now tell me that, cause
If a boat is sitting still,
okay,
it's ours.
Like
If it's-
anchored
if
and you're
it's-
getting out swimming.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's in movement or, you know, you're fishing or doing something like that, wildlife works this.
so I guess it couldn't be the highway patrol.
No.
'cause
No, they
is
work
that
airplane
which-
crashes and train things.
Okay.
So Wildlife Resources Commission they work the boating.
I didn't know
houses.
they could do that. I didn't
Yep.
know they were
Yes.
that type of agency. I
Yes.
thought they just found you if you didn't have a fishing license.
Well, let me tell you, as part of their training, they actually target practice off of moving boats.
Oh, do they really?
Yes.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Somebody
Pretty-
thought
pretty
it
neat.
would be kind of crazy to have helmets sponsored by Target. Get it?
Boom, boom. All right, moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Good
Thank
morning.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's a pretty sad affair, and you're right about that. There are rules for riding your boat or driving your boat in the lake. Do you call it driving your boat?
Operating,
Operating.
driving. I mean, you are driving a
Piloting.
piloting
I mean,
the vessel.
there is a thing, pass on the right or left and all that kind of stuff. There are rules that you're supposed to know.
Like
But
calls.
but it was it you guys that were talking a few weeks ago? You go rent a boat. Anybody can go rent a boat.
Correct.
And you don't
Correct. Yeah. And
you don't have to know anything.
for some reason in North Carolina, if you're a resident, if you live here and want to have a boat, you have to have insurance. You have to take a boating class. You have to have proof of having the boating class with you. If you're operating a personal watercraft and you're under a certain age, you have to take a class, everything. But if you just come down to North Carolina for a weekend and there's a body of water and you want to rent a boat, give me the money and have fun.
Go to it.
So
Have to it.
whose insurance then does that fall under? Is it the
Guess
renter?
the company or the
Whoever
renter.
rents it?
Yeah.
But a lot of the houses, like they're renting them on the lake, and you're
They have
renting
a
the
boat
house,
there.
but you're getting the boat, kind of like a beach house where you get the
Yeah.
golf cart.
The Airbnb with the boat.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get to take the boat too. So
Okay.
So then I guess
Yeah.
I know I was thinking we were all looking at our phones like whose
Yeah.
is this?
The same type of number calls me every day, but the last 4 digits are always different.
It's a scam.
it's good to be important.
Right.
That's right.
I tell you.
They have money waiting for you.
I should probably go.
All
Or,
you have
or
to
they
do
want
is
to buy
come
your
in.
house.
Yeah.
We had a lot of those. We have a lot of postcards that say they want to buy our house. We think everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, the other day I had one of those. I said, okay, give me 600,000. All right. Where do we send the check?
Okay.
Well, let me put you on hold and we'll talk about that on there.
I always tell them $1 million. They
You
asked me
see,
where I get that number, and
this
I was like,
is-
because I'm tired of you calling me.
This is totally nothing to do with law enforcement, but I was looking through Charlotte Business Journal, and did you know in Union Grove there is a 300 and some acre estate? It's like $17 million. There's some property in Union Grove worth $17 million.
Have you been up there?
Is that where I'm
It
thinking?
is so stunning, and I hope that they just don't let people.
Well, if you go
eat it
down,
up.
if you go Snow Creek Road, that's where the
If you
race car
get far
drivers,
enough
two of
away
them.
from Mecklenburg County, your property gets more because you're farther away from
Mecklenburg County. I'm telling you, build the wall. So anyway, all right, back to
Miss Dara herding cats every Saturday. You want to tell them
Yes.
about our Sheriff's Athletic League? I
You
went
know,
last week.
I saw somebody on Saturday that actually participates in the volleyball league.
Mhm.
Since that's what you're fixing to talk
Did
about.
you see them with the shirt on?
She had the shirt on,
Okay.
had just come from, I believe, volleyball practice or something that they were doing.
Very
So,
nice.
Was it Saturday? Then they were actually playing.
Yep.
It
All
may
of
have
our
been a
games
game.
are on Saturday.
Yeah, now we're off this Saturday for Easter.
Yes, we are.
Plus, y'all needed a break anyway.
It
But I
is
tell you,
very early
I went last week, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely awesome to see those kids getting after it. And I know y'all are like, "Oh, Bill, I'm tired of hearing y'all saying that." I'm telling you, if you need just for a few minutes, get out, come watch these kids, cheer for these kids because they are absolutely really neat, really cool kids. You know, sitting there watching, you get to talk to the parents, you get to talk to the kids. And one young lady, she's sweet, her and her daddy were sitting next to me last week, and I said, "Well, ma'am, how many years have you been here?" And she started to tear up. She goes, "It's my last year. I've been here every year."
Oh,
And she's aging out, and her daddy's like, "We look so forward to this every year."
How about that? Isn't
It's
that
just
cool?
part of. They plan their vacations around it. They plan
my
everything
gosh.
around it. Yep.
That's
So I mean, yep,
awesome.
That is.
it really
But
is.
there's
Very
a
cool.
few of the refs that we have this year that aged out last year.
Mhm.
So, or hopefully we can do that again this year.
Yep.
So
Very
we'll
cool.
So
see.
you use those students that kind of age out from actually playing
Mhm.
as the refs.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
cool.
cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it keeps them involved. 'Cause, I mean, there's a lot of families, you know, with multiple children, and now that I've been going for all these years, you're not playing this year. No, I aged out, but my little sister's playing this year, so now we're back. So
And the
it
parents
really
too,
is
like
neat.
the parents have been coaching their kids since their kids started. So the parents are pretty sad too. And I'm like, but you could still come back.
Yes, we'll still take coaches.
I can't
Yep.
think of her name, but Megan I used to work with at Logan's is her daughter.
Yep.
Do you know?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
So-
Celeste green shirt, possibly. I don't remember.
It was a black shirt that she had on.
Wait a minute. You have them color coded?
Yeah, so you
yes,
know your team.
yes, and they have some really cool names. So
Oh,
the pink
okay.
shirts are like the Pink Panthers,
I
and then we
gotcha.
have the
Cool.
Atomic Aces or Atomic Blue.
You got served.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's
Very
a team
nice.
called You Got Served.
You got served.
Who
Oh,
gets
yeah.
to come
Notorious
up?
DIG.
Who gets to come up with these?
The coaches do.
Oh, fun. I love that.
So I think usually we just do it last year, the years previous, just by the coach's last name. But this year we decided to do it
I
a
like
little bit
that.
different.
Yeah.
So
So what's the announcements?
yeah, so the 26th will be our 5th game. So we have 4 more games left. Each time we have food trucks coming. So last week we had Paige's Plate, which was amazing. We had Lake Norman Cheesecakery. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like the mason jar, but cheesecake.
Let me just go
What?
ahead and give an unsolicited, unpaid spokesperson commentary for these food trucks.
Right.
Pages.
Mm-hmm.
They had Lenny's Mill stone ground grits
Oh.
with cheese, sausage, and egg in it.
Oh
Of
yes.
course, I didn't get the sausage, but the cheese and the
Right.
cheese was delicious. And they had
Did you know he was vegan?
they had a fried bologna,
He's a vegan.
He's
and
vegetarian.
cheese.
He has cheese.
fried bologna, egg and cheese sandwich.
Fried bologna, egg and cheese.
Did you eat
Okay.
bologna?
No, but I took it home to my wife, and she's like, "You have to go back and get more of these."
Oh yeah, she was sending you your order.
My order. Yeah, they're
Bologna's
delicious.
really not meat. It's byproduct.
It's a mixture of a bunch of things.
But we do. We have Waffle Chick, Village Inn, Land Cruisers coffee comes a lot because mainly I booked that for me because I need coffee. But there's 14 games every Saturday. So we have
It's
the
just crazy.
basketball court is split in 2. So
Right.
JV is on one side, varsity is on the other, and it goes from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock all day.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of 400 kids signed up. So we have a lot of
Ooh.
kids. We have about 30 teams playing. So it's an all day.
Are you there all day, Dara?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
She's there pre-day, like getting that.
Mm.
set
Oh
up
yeah,
and
and I
getting
have to go the
everything.
day before to set up the net. It's a
And
lot.
they do these where?
At Statesville High School.
Statesville High. Okay.
So you've heard Sheriff Campbell say, "Folks, come out and see these kids, cheer for these kids." You don't want to be, and I know, I wish he was here because this is one of his things to say. Our elected officials, our community leaders. Everybody says, "Oh, I wish I would have had time to get involved." It's free. Doesn't cost the kids a thing to play. Doesn't cost anything for their uniform shirts. Doesn't cost you anything to get in. Come out, support these businesses. Come out, support these kids. It really is just an awesome, awesome time on a Saturday.
That's great.
I did
Yep.
have a
Yeah.
lady ask me last week, and she said, "How do you afford all of this? Where does this come from? What budget does this come from?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was cool to tell her that it's just.
It's a dope deal of money.
Yeah.
And it sounds funny whenever we're like, it's paid for by the drug dealers, but that's what it is.
I mean, it is.
Yep. And then you explain, but
That's
right. So when's the last? Is
The
that red down
Yep,
there?
Yep.
that is the tournament. So it's May 17th. So since we have so many teams playing, 15 JV, 15 varsity, I think we're only going to do the top. If we do the top 6, that means we're there from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So it sounds crazy to only say the top 6, but maybe top 8. We'll see.
Well, you got to play until you lose.
Yeah,
or-
so
yeah.
that's the bracketing system.
yeah.
So single elimination, but
Yeah.
still, if you have 6 teams,
Now, is there a
takes
charge
while.
to come in and watch these games or
Nope.
anything?
no,
Nope.
not at all.
Awesome.
And the school system, Dr. James and the folks out at Statesville High School are awesome enough to work with us,
Oh yeah.
give us those gyms on the weekend for free. So it really is a community thing for the community. So come out and support these people. And if you want to see something really funny, come early before the game start and watch Matt Burleson try to put up volleyball nets.
Oh yes, you
I
should
need to go
charge
see
for
that.
that.
Yes.
That's great.
Pre-game entertainment.
Yep. I'm just going to leave that at that. Matt, you can get me back later on that one, buddy.
Matt's
I
like
will-
the impossible question this
That's
morning.
next
Yeah.
Saturday, right?
Yes.
Not this
Yes.
Saturday, but next
Yeah,
Saturday.
the 26th.
So what time do y'all
Alright.
set up the nets?
Well, thankfully, the school has been letting us come on Friday as long as they don't have anything in the gym.
Right, right.
Friday evening when school's out, because the games start at 7. They start warming up at 7:30. That means I would have to be there at 7. That means I would have to be up at 6. So, and I don't like that. So we've been setting up Friday evenings a lot.
Okay, well, that's good then.
So I need to come on Friday evening
Yeah,
to watch him try to set up.
Yeah.
Just give me a call about 3 o'clock. I'll let you know when they're going over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. All
All
right.
right,
Well, that's
come videos.
excellent.
Fun.
And that's just another cool thing that our sheriff's office does.
Yep.
Here
Just,
in
just
beautiful
another neat
Arvale.
way to
Right,
give
and it's
back.
to help the kids. Like, if you're wanting to try out for the school team and you need the practice, or you tried out and you didn't make it last year, just to get that extra
Yeah.
practice in
Oh, yeah.
with other teams. It's really
You're
fun
getting
to
about
see.
7-8 weeks of practice. So I mean,
Wow. Yeah. That works out great.
It does work out great.
That's it.
Does work out
What
great.
else you got today?
Want to recognize our good friends over at Ecom. This is National Telecommunicator Week.
Yeah.
Thank those men and women who take care of us, watch over us, give us the information that we need. This is their week nationally. So on behalf of the sheriffs, on behalf of Sheriff Campbell and the sheriff's office, just want to say thank you so much to all those good folks over at Ecom for doing a good job they do for the citizens of Iredell County every day.
I think they did. It was either Iredell Free News or the Record and Landmark did the story on Telecommunicators
I saw that.
Day or week. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
They really
Very
did a good
cool.
job.
Very cool.
Just a reminder again, a quick reminder, the date is coming quick. Our venue is filling up quickly for our active shooter class, says civilian response to active shooter class we're putting on for the community. It's Thursday, May the 8th from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Ag Center over at 444 Bristol Drive. Please go to our Facebook page. There's a QR code in the bottom right-hand corner, which will get you registered.
Yep. And on our Facebook page, you don't have to scroll down and find it. We do have it one of those
Oh, you got it
pinned,
attached to the top.
pinned stories. So the link and the QR code are both right there.
Do you have the QR code on?
I have the QR code for the website of the sheriff. I don't have the
Okay.
QR code for that specific
Oh,
thing.
that's all right. You can find it on there.
So just want to give a shout out today. There again down at Lake Norman, Operation North State. It's a fishing tournament for veterans. It is free for the veterans. All festivities are free to wounded warriors and disabled vets and approved caregivers. All that activity is taking place down at 1580 River Highway at Pinnacle Access area. Our Lake Patrol men and women are down there giving out stuff, doing boat inspection, free boat inspections, things of that nature. So if
We
you
get to
have
see
time,
Colonel Fink.
Commodore Fink will probably be there. Yes,
That's right. I forgot Commodore Fink. That's right.
Maybe with his shorts on, maybe not. Just don't know.
Wow.
So anyway,
trouble is his legs are as white as that paper.
Yes, well,
so it's blinding. That could cause wrecks.
It could.
Yeah. So
that
anyway,
may be a reason why Wesley Fink was near the lake yesterday. It's always a possibility.
All right.
So just want to say we've kept Miss Darren very busy this week rather, with our press releases. Just want to let everybody know that Stephen Lamont Bailey, 51 years old, of 627 Diamond Street in Statesville, was stopped up near Bailey Farm Road on Highway 115 North. Our deputies were up there doing their thing and noticed Mr. Lee. They made contact with him after they had got him stopped for.
This guy was like Kmart.
Oh, absolutely.
He had
A little bit of everything.
did.
You know, well, there again, if you
Run
want to be a
down-
bear, be a grizzly.
Run down that list.
All right. Well, what we ended up charging him with was, and y'all get comfortable, felony traffic of opium or heroin by possession, felony trafficking of opium or heroin by transport, felony possession of fentanyl, felony possession with MDMA or Molly, felony possession of alprazolam, which is a Schedule 4 like muscle relaxer, anti-anxiety medicine.
Anti-anxiety.
Yes. We had him with felony possession of morphine, maintaining a vehicle for the sale or use of a controlled substance, misdemeanor possession of oxycodone, hydrochloride, marijuana paraphernalia, et cetera, et cetera.
It's like I saw you say that too. I was like, morphine. You don't hear that very often.
It's a morphine derivative. It's probably a heroin.
Where
or
do you
something
get
like
it
that.
from? Where do they get any of the drugs from? I guess?
Prescription medication. And he got a $250,000 bond. His criminal history is felony possession with intent to sell, manufacture marijuana, multiple driving charges, misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia.
So his last name is Bailey.
Last name is Bailey.
And he was
stopped near
spotted at
Bailey Farm Road.
Bailey Farm Road. How convenient is that?
You never even connected
We are
that,
going to
did
make
you?
you a deputy. You keep on with those
Thank
kind of
you
smarts
much.
there, buddy.
Right. I'm thinking of that.
There
now.
you go. There you go. Just want to say congratulations to Alexander County Sheriff's Office and our Special Victims Unit for arresting Dr. Richard Dean Jordan, 31 years old, of 322 Isaac Creek Drive in Hickory. Alexander County got information, started the investigation, which indicated there were some crimes that had been committed here in Iredell County prior to the crimes in Alexander. They charged him up there because they got information of those first before ours were uncovered. So information was passed along to Detective Cody James with a Special Victims Unit. He was able to get on that information and charge Dr. Jordan with 7 counts of felony secret peeping from a residence that he had lived in prior to moving to Catawba County.
Oh, okay.
So he received a $70,000 bond on our charges from Alexander County Magistrate Sims, and he was already under, I believe, $595,000 for the charges that he got stemming out of Alexander County.
Why do they call it secret peeping? Isn't peeping secret anyway?
Well, it would be. It's just one of those old English charges.
Oh, okay.
But he had there again. He had put up some cameras in a common room used by the family members there in the home.
In his house?
A home he was
See,
staying in.
is this the one we were talking about the other
Nope,
day?
this is a different.
This is a wholly different one.
Wholly different one.
It's like, how can you, if it's my house and I put cameras up in my house?
Because his house, it was where he was staying.
And he was putting them in places he should not have been putting them.
Yeah. If you put it in like a common restroom or a bathroom, a changing room, things of that nature, then it makes it criminal.
Well, what if somebody falls in the bathroom? How are you going to know?
You hear them.
Then you go, I've fallen and I can't get up.
So anyway, okay, so that's secret peeping.
Yes.
And then you had the guy with the trail deer cam.
That was the one we were talking about last week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So it's like,
I mean, you can put those surveillance. I'm like, you've got a very small camera here. It's composed of the one that you did have, but some of the ones that you can get now, you can put them in a buttonhole. You can put them in sunglasses. I mean, there's a lot of things. So you need to be very, very careful, especially, I know Darren talked earlier about going to these Airbnbs and these VRBOs. Take a few moments to look and make sure around electrical outlets.
How does it work when you hear stories about dressing rooms, like public dressing rooms and stuff? How in the world do they get something set up in that's not like plugged up or getting regularly
Give me about 20 minutes of your business and I'll have all kind of cameras.
If we were
in it.
to go on Amazon and do secret cameras, like there could be one in that outlet cover right there, and you would just never know.
It could be one in your microphone.
And a clock. They have them in a clock.
So someone could go into a dressing room and ultimately put something in there, and then they would have constant streaming, even though that's not hooked up to any sort of power.
For a length of time.
Well, as long as it has a power source, you can have a hearing aid battery. You can run it off a little solar panel.
Oh my
gosh!
They're crazy now.
Scary to think about.
But they do that. Can they do that at a store? If you're like, I'm just going to use this as an example. It's not like if you go down here to Belk and you want to try on something, but you're a criminal and you put on a piece of clothing that you tried out, then you put your old clothes back over the top of it. And I mean, you look kind of weird, but can you have a camera in the dressing room?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's why you have those little tags that hopefully will go off when you go through the door.
Okay.
And I know that's why people get aggravated, like Walmart and all those other places where they want to check your receipt. Actually, they're looking at your receipt and they're watching you to see how kind of nervous you're going to get to see if you got anything. So a lot of body language, a lot of looking at folks.
So you could have a real good day and entertaining day if you just go and act super nervous and awkward, like, okay, sir, but you're just like picking just to see what they do.
Either that or going to call EMS and get your sugar checked. I don't know.
Some people get anxiety at that just at the thought of having to talk to somebody going out of a door.
Well, it's called what? White coat syndrome, where they, you go to see your doctor and they'll take your blood pressure when you first get there and they'll write it down, but they'll take it after you're done. Now that you're relaxed and been there a while to really get your blood pressure. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
But on the cameras, Randy Horton, Captain Horton, he did a story last year about how you can locate the cameras and how you can, like, all the different types of cameras. It was a really cool story. I'll send that to you.
What do they do with this? They just wash it for their own thing, or do they sell it on the black market?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All the above. I mean, you've got the voyeuristic.
And they get
portion of
money
it.
for that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
You got
big
some
money.
creepy. Come on now, you got some creepy people out there, Emily.
I mean,
I
really.
thought you were going to say, "Oh, you've put videos up before."
You know,
Right.
I mean, you've got the voyeuristic portion that they could maybe do for themselves to keep, and then you have portions where they'll sell it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. We had one,
terrifying.
So-
2 years ago, where a guy had he did have a rental business from his house down at the lake, and it was months and months worth of people in the guest pool house changing to using it. So it's like an entire summer's worth of video of children and men and women in various states of undress, and selling it and keeping it
Can you have cameras in a tanning salon?
in common areas. Yes, in
I
the
have
tanning room,
cameras
no.
in common areas.
Yeah.
And you can see everything up front. So there's a TV that shows all 4 cameras and what it is that we see. And it's just an extra way to protect because people will come scope, right? Like they'll scope an area.
Oh, absolutely.
I heard this horrible story about this woman in Mooresville over 20 years ago. She was working, she was 18 or 19, working at a jewelry store. And a nice gentleman comes in. He's in a 3-piece suit. Like he looks legit. He ends up raping
Thank
her
you.
and shooting her in the stomach.
Oh my gosh.
And she survived and had to walk down 2 storefronts because the one beside of her was closed. And so I've tried to do everything I can to deter any of that. So if someone does come to scope us out, they can see themselves across the front, and so that there's no and just little things like that. But yeah, you can see where all of our cameras
And your
are.
legit clients appreciate it, knowing that they're safe.
And my employees.
Absolutely.
That's
sure.
cool. Very cool.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir. Have a happy Easter.
Will do. You do the same.
Easter Sunday's coming, so everybody smile. It's
you
going to get
got,
better.
According to Beth Milton, you got Friday off.
Well,
the office has Friday.
The
off.
office staff, yes.
Dara has Friday
Yes,
off.
the men and women of the road patrol and detective division and all the admin staff, we will be ready to respond at a moment's notice.
I bet you will.
Just like every other day.
That's right.
Can you imagine if you did just let everybody have the day off? We'd have a whole lot of
all kind of
chaos. So thank you for your service, even on the holidays.
Thank y'all. There's a lot of hardworking folks, not just us. You got highway patrol and all the municipalities, the doctors and nurses, ECOM, EMS,
We did ask
fire.
about that. What if it, because in the Bible it says, the seventh day is for rest, don't work and all that stuff. But what if the doctors thought or ER thought you can't? It'd be kind of hard to
I mean,
do.
Jesus got in trouble for healing on the Sabbath.
Yeah, you know how that goes. That's right. All right. Well, thank you both. And thank you too, sitting over there in the corner. That's you have to go your names again. Sierra and Tanner. Sarah and Tanner over there. They're interns.
An apprentice.
An apprentice. Well, she's an apprentice.
She is.
He's just an intern.
Just an intern.
That's right. So
there is a hierarchy here.
Apparently
She will let you
is.
know. No.
I'm sure that's it. So good luck on your studies. And one of you's becoming a lawyer. And the other is what you're going to do with your justice.
Obviously, I'm looking into law enforcement. That's fine.
So you want law enforcement. If you would shave your hair down to nothing and go to the gym, you could be a highway patrolman.
I'm just enjoying it while I have it.
A good man. All right. Thanks again.
They can't have long hair.
Oh, and Ron showed me a comment that one of our people had put on the.
Oh no, it wasn't on. It wasn't on there.
Oh,
He
it was
sent
a
that
private
directly
message.
Text message to me, Todd.
Todd.
Hello,
The,
Todd.
the answer is no.
No.
Don't know what the question is. Don't care.
Just no.
Just no.
Just no.
That's it. All right. It is 28 minutes after 9 o'clock.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like our Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the diamond capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To our Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
Our Gregory Jewelers, 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. OurGregoryJewelers.com.
Are you ready to transform your property? Gale Excavation and Tree Care is here for all your residential and commercial needs from Statesville to Charlotte. From land clearing and grading to shoreline stabilization, we've got you covered. Need tree removal or septic system installations? Our licensed and insured team handles it all with precision and care. Plus, we offer reliable hauling services to make your project seamless. Don't wait any longer. Call us today at 704-253-3087 or 704-880-8841. Visit us online at GaleExcavationandTreeCare.com. Gale Excavation and Tree Care, your trusted partner for quality service at an affordable price.
Oh, thanks. I really like trees a lot.
When it comes time to repair or replace your electrical, heating, air conditioning, or other HVAC equipment, there's no better company to call than KM Electrical, Heating, and AC in Statesville. As an authorized Trane dealer, their professional staff members are all highly trained in the latest products and services and are committed to prompt project completion and high-quality work. KM Electrical, Heating, and AC is positive that they can have it up and running in no time. Call 704-876-6279 or go online to callkm.com. Come on, saddle up for the 37th annual Tri-State Draft Horse and Mule Sale, trotting into the Washington County Fairgrounds in Abingdon, Virginia, April 24th through 26th. This huge sale features everything from tools, furniture, antiques, and farm equipment to saddles. And of course, horses, mules, and ponies. We also accept full estates. Turn your items into cash. Bring the whole family and don't miss the main event, the legendary horse pull on Friday at 7 p.m. For more information, call 330-231-0011 or check them out on Facebook at Tri-State Horse and Mule Sale. See you there.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
Yeah, here comes Amos. Now Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. They hunted alligator for living. It just knock him in the head with a stone. The Louisiana law gon' get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligator down in the swamp, boy. Now everybody blamed his old man for making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a boy, his daddy would use him for alligator bait. Tie a rope around
o'clock on Thursday. Just a beautiful day out this morning. Pollen. I didn't look to see if the pollen meter is it supposed to be high today.
According to Hamby, he's our meter. He said it was rough.
That's well. I think just a grain of pollen will set him off. But I've been having my issues with it, and I do my CPAP. I'm a CPAPper. Has Keith got to that yet?
Nope, no Darth Vader in our home.
Okay, very good. It does put a crimp in any kind of romantic thing you have in common.
I mean, just find you a girl that really likes Star Wars.
It could be it.
Apparently today, yes, the pollen is very high.
Okay, it's a very high
Especially for
pollen
tree.
day.
So tree pollen is high.
Yeah.
Grass pollen is low. And ragweed pollen is low.
Ragweeds aren't out
They break
yet.
it down. Apparently.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So a lot of things talking about they got the El Salvador thing going on with the guy that was sent back to El Salvador. Now El Salvador has him in jail, and the president of El Salvador says, "No, we ain't gonna send him back. He's in jail." And so a lot of people talking about illegal aliens, and I don't call them illegal immigrants. But because they're not really immigrating, they're attacking. But that's another story. So whenever you legally want to become a citizen of the United States, you have to learn all these things, and you have to learn about the United States. And they give you a test, I guess, at the end before you become a citizen. And I mentioned this to Emily just a second ago, and she said if we had to take the test, we'd probably fail it because we grew up here. We didn't have to take the test. We go through school supposedly to learn these things.
We learn about a lot of those things.
However,
but over those years, we take those tests.
Over the years, we do but they don't teach civics anymore. We had civics, and then they called it ELP. ELP. Or something or other, right? So you don't get all the.
Is that not social studies?
The nitty gritty.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. So anyway, so what they had is here. I got 10 questions out of the. I forget how many you got to do. Let me flip on this thing over here.
Oh gosh.
There's 11 pages of questions. How many questions? There's 100 questions. And so I guess a passing score would be 70. You have to get 70 out of the 100. So anyway, they've pared it down to a couple to ask. So here we go. And you folks listening at home or in your car or wherever you happen to be, see if you can answer our questions that we have for you today. All right. Number one, how old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
Okay. I was worried these were going to be like really hard. And I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
like, what year did some old dude from the 1700s do something important? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's it. All right. So how old do citizens have to be to vote for president? Did you say 21? You'd be wrong.
No.
Did you say 18?
Yes.
You'd be right. All right. 18. What are the 3 branches of government? This is federal. What are the 3 branches of our federal government? You know that one?
Is that like the Senate and House?
That would be
that's part.
That would be a part of one of them. It's the president and the vice president and all that. That's executive. The Senate and the House is legislative.
And then judicial.
And then judicial is your courts. So your 3 branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. You're tensing up on questions. I bet you are horrible.
I don't want to look stupid on the air.
I understand.
So if I have to go
Too
to
late.
You sound kind of like Officer Dewey from Scream. Whenever you
That's it.
Was it Scream or was it the?
This one is maybe a little bit difficult for a lot of people. How many amendments does the Constitution have? I wonder if Richard Coleman knows this.
I mean,
didn't
that has to be like there's dozens of amendments done all the time. You mean like the originals?
Well, the currently there are this many amendments, and there are 27. Because a lot of people wouldn't know that.
Okay.
Because
I
there's
was
also
thinking
yeah,
26
I
because I knew
knew-
there was more than 22.
I totally knew that.
yeah, 27. All right, how many U.S. senators are there?
50.
That's 50 states, and each state has 2. And so, how many senators
Oh,
are
there's
there?
2?
There's
100?
two- oh, there you go.
I didn't know there was
There's
2 per
2 per
state.
state.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's 2 per
gosh, you
state.
guys, you can make it look so dumb. I texted my husband. I said, "Are you listening right now? Because I need your help. Because he'll know all the
You need-
answers
wait,
to this."
You need to phone a friend.
Yes.
All right, so yes, there are 100 senators. Some
Who's
good,
our 2
some bad.
senators?
That's right.
Who?
Oh, Tillis and Bud. Tom
Oh,
Tillis.
who am I thinking of? Like who's the
Are you thinking of Senator
governor?
Sawyer?
Maybe.
Oh, you're
Maybe I'm
maybe
thinking
of
governor.
Yeah, there are 50
Oh.
governors.
Governor.
Yeah, that's true. The
Governor.
governor. We elect U.S. representatives for how many years? Which it would drive me crazy if I was a representative like Virginia Fox or we just talked to him yesterday, Harrigan,
Okay, Pat
all
Harrigan.
these guys. And so we elect representatives for how many years?
Isn't it 2?
2. Very good. It's 2. But we elect senators for how many years?
4.
6.
Is it 6? Okay.
Huh.
6. And that needs to change. But anyway, that's another story. All right. You may or may not know this one. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? Like if they were both on a plane crash and they both died at the same time, who would be the president, the next in line?
Michelle
Third.
Obama.
Whoa!
It's either the head of the Senate or is it the head of the House?
Head of the House.
Head of the House.
Speaker of the House. Not your mother.
They're the third
the head of-
in line.
Yeah.
Speaker of the House. And it goes on down from there. Did you ever watch it? What was the movie about where they were having Congress was having their State of the Union, and everybody's there,
Mhm.
but they leave one guy back in the bunker in case something happens. And in this case, it was Kiefer Sutherland, and he was like,
Or was it 24 or whatever the show
no,
was?
no,
It was a movie, right? Wasn't he?
yeah, it was the movie. He was like the agriculture secretary of agriculture, something like that. And he automatically became president.
Whoa.
So anyway, there you are. But anyway, Speaker of the House. How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
12, 8, 9,
9.
14,
9.
11, 2.
What are the? That's 3. It says, what are the 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? There's 3. It says 2 rights. Maybe 2 out of the 3 you got to answer.
Right
It's
to bear arms.
Life.
Liberty and the pursuit of happiness.
That's it.
Oh,
And who was the major writer of the Declaration of Independence?
John Hancock.
He signed it.
He
Very
signed it.
good. Thomas Jefferson. So there you are. All right, let me ask you this one. This is not on that list. Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
For the first 13
colonies.
colonies.
Ta-da! Very good. Why does the flag have 50 stars?
For the 50
50
states.
states.
Yay! What's the name of the national anthem?
Star
Oh,
Spangled
say,
Banner.
can you see?
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July
4th.
Name 2, just 2 out of the how many ever we have, national holidays.
How many national holidays do we have?
No. Name 2 of the national holidays.
Independence Day.
All right, that's one.
Valentine's Day.
Wrong.
I know.
President's Day.
Yes. So it's New Year's, MLK, President's Memorial, Independence, Labor, Columbus, Veterans, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Is Columbus still considered? I feel like that's about.
I think they were changing that. I think
Yeah.
you're right. Let me see if I can find another one real quick. What's the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New
New York.
York.
New York.
I went and saw it one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went 2 years ago. with my nephew.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Our side.
Atlantic.
What ocean is on the
Other-
west coast
other
side?
coast?
I'm sorry.
Pacific.
Specific.
Pacific.
Pacific. What was it? Ernest T. Bass. Old Man Kelsey's Creek. Name.
We're having a test.
Name one of the largest rivers in the United States.
Mississippi.
Very good.
MISSISSIPPI.
I was getting ready to say, spell Mississippi.
M-I, crooked letter,
Oh,
crooked
yeah.
letter, crooked letter, I,
Humpback,
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 I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Oh my gosh.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
What are you counting? The
21,
questions?
22. There are 22 of these. Name one American Indian tribe.
Cherokee.
You got another one? There are 20 of them.
Aztec.
I didn't realize. No.
No, that's not American Indian.
Cherokee, Navajo, Sioux, Chippewa, Choctaw, Pueblo, Apache, Iroquois, Creek, Blackfeet, Seminole, Cheyenne, Arawak. We don't know that one. Shawnee, Mohican, Huron, Oneida,
Mohicans.
Lakota, Crow, Teton, Hopi, and Inuit. Inuit? I don't know that one. I don't know all my Indians. Inuit. And let's do one more here before we go. The Cold War. God, I thought it said the Civil War. I thought it said during the Civil War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. And I was like, let's read that again. No, it's the Cold War, not the Civil War. Let me find one more good one. You ever watch the Andy Griffith episode where Barney wants to know the Emancipation Proclamation, or Barney says he knows everything about the Emancipation, and so Andy gives him a test on the Emancipation Proclamation.
Did he pass?
No, it was terrible.
We had to learn.
Basically, it freed the slaves.
We had to learn the preamble to the Constitution whenever I was in
we
eighth
did.
grade, I think.
Yeah, we did, but it is long. My memory is as long as my little finger. Thank you. And let me find one more. Let me go back up here to the top. What is the supreme law of the land? What document is the supreme law of the land?
Constitution.
Ta-da! Very good. All right.
What did Nicolas Cage steal?
Declaration of Independence.
Oh, in the thing in
National
Treasure.
That's
Yeah.
such a
For
good
some reason,
one.
whenever you said national, the first thing that came to my mind was Lampoon.
Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. I want to go to Washington D.C. to go, tour it or whatever. But
Right,
like get there and the first night watch National Treasure.
Oh yeah.
And then go to
Go to
all
the
the
places.
places that he went. And
And
that's like the
see-
best way for me to learn,
Well, that's cool.
Like Nicolas Cage was here.
That's right.
Not George
He's-
Washington.
He looked over and saw a brick with that little Masonic sign on it, and there was a thing behind that brick.
I'd be like trying to pull bricks off of these old buildings, looking for a pipe.
Get arrested for damage of
Yeah.
national buildings,
You,
national history.
you somehow make it into the Oval Office, and you got the what is that? The resolution desk, and you got
Resolute
all those
desk.
different things.
Yeah.
The resolute, and the little things are coming. and
That
so
open, yeah.
You're laying on the floor like. Seems
It's like,
that all
how
works.
did she get in here? Hi.
She looks a
All
little
right.
crazy. I,
I
don't know.
watched the movie.
What's happening at Carolina Tannin Spa Wellness?
All
I'm not
those
getting-
things.
Yes.
We are all encompassing.
And for you to know, there are cameras in the main areas.
Yes.
Don't do anything
Thank
stupid.
you.
So yes, you're on camera.
You are
there.
on camera.
You'll never get away.
You are only on camera again in the public area.
That's
so,
right.
But no, we are open.
What if you want a camera in the tanning area?
Bring it yourself.
You will go to jail. Do not bring them, Ryan. No, nobody bring anything. That freaks me out. But no, we're open regular schedule. a lot of people have been asking, like, what are your hours for like the Easter weekend? Because
Yes.
Good Friday and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Well, we're
Yep.
open regular hours.
Okay.
We're always closed on Sundays.
So Friday.
Friday we're good, 10 to 8. Saturday we're good, 10 to 5. Easter Monday, whatever that is, we're open 10 to 8.
Okay.
Normal hours. And if you want to give tanning a try, if you're a new client, your first 5 tans are $5.55. So come on by and tan for $5.55. And just to give you some perspective on that, our tanning sessions range from $15 to $35 per session. So you're getting 5
What's the
of
difference?
them. It's the level of bronzing power.
So if I wanted 35, did you say 35?
$35 a session in our high pressure, it's the Open Sun 1050, or our hybrid stand up, which is both red light and tanning. They're both bronzing beds. Units, I should say. Or you can do a day pass, which we actually are giving one away today from the Impossible
We did
question.
for the impossible question.
But that one's free for you.
Mhm.
But for everyone else, you can come by and get a day pass for $24.99. And you can try literally everything in the salon.
Wow.
That way you can kind
Good
of
deal.
try it
And
before,
see what
you maybe
Mhm.
want to sign up for a whole month. But it gives you access to our salt therapies, our massage therapies, vibration therapies, infrared saunas. You can try tanning. Only thing you can't try with the day pass is a spray tan. So those are 2 really great things. Like, you've never seen us before, never been to us before. It's a great way to kind of just come in and get your feet wet.
I want to tell you, if you go to the vibration therapy, set it on low. Don't go crazy.
You can go crazy. Just make sure you go tinkle first. Because it will
Some of the
shake your bladder.
Some of the stories that people tell.
It will shake your booty.
That's exactly right. I should have that playing in the background.
You should, because those things, if you cut them on full blast,
It's like the Vibra Body. It's like you've walked 10,000 steps. Within
So the equivalent of 10 minutes on that thing is about 10,000 steps at the highest velocity.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. The day pass sounds like a great thing.
Mhm.
Give it a shot, and then you can go get your annual membership.
Actually, it's monthly, and you can cancel.
Oh, is it
anytime.
monthly?
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you come sign up for a month and you want to cancel before the first 30 days are up, you can.
Okay.
So, but then if you don't, then I'll draft you every month until you tell us otherwise.
And I know a lot of you want to go over there and see Emily herself at the Spa and Wellness Center.
Yep, signing autographs.
But she'll be gone this whole weekend.
I'll be there today.
Oh, will you?
I'll be over there today. Yeah.
Okay. For an hour or two, maybe?
Maybe. Honestly, I've been working all week this week. I've been working the shift this week a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I have this pain in my shoulder.
Yes.
From wax on, wax off, right? I've not cleaned this many units myself
In quite some time. Well, it's good to know what your employees go through.
Well, no, 100%. And I went through all of it. But I've decided to properly train. I will train. And so I'm very much present on the
training
the
process.
shifts and the
Gotcha.
training process. Yeah. So
Very good.
if you want a shoulder workout, then apply to Carolina Tan and Wellness at carolinatan.co.
That's right.
Brought to you by Steve Schramm's
Skyview Marketing.
Skyview Marketing.
There you are. And what are you going to? Well, you'll be here tomorrow, right? Will you?
I will be here for a short period tomorrow. I've got to teach 8 to noon. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, that's right.
And then Saturday, I had to teach extrication class again.
We had a joke about extrication and Easter.
What is extrication?
We cut people out of cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You extricate you.
Hmm.
Sounds terrible. But
Yeah,
anyway.
so we run the EMT students through learning how to do all of this stuff. They're not going to be the main one responsible for it. Obviously, it's the fire departments and the rescue squads that are going to come in and help us out with that. But we teach them that way whenever they're in the car with the patient, because they're going to be the main caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's going on and they know what they're hearing, those popping, those cracking, the glass shattering, the
So
equipment
to be as
moving.
like a comfort to the patient kind of thing.
So they can tell them, hey, this is what's going on. This is what you're hearing.
Right.
So that they know.
Keep them calm.
Yeah. Keep them as
Yeah.
calm as possible.
Yeah.
In a bad situation.
All right. Well, have yourself a great holiday Easter weekend.
You
with
too.
with the family.
With the family. Yep.
Be safe traveling.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend teaching extrication.
try. I'll see y'all
I'm
tomorrow.
sure you will. Okay. All right. 5 minutes till 10.
Tell me, how'd you sleep last night?